There was a bumper sticker on the back of his truck that said "honk if you're horny, twice if you feel really nasty." Okay, so he had this up until I was like 10 years old. And so I make the honor roll at Westview, and they give you a bumper sticker. So my dad takes that bumper sticker and puts it on the other side of his bumper, so he wouldn't
You
cover.
can't cover up that gem.
No, he keeps it.
Yeah. How's he going to know who's nasty and who's not?
Right? Right?
You got to know who's nasty.
I have a system. I have a specific system.
And Fred was so nasty that I used to go in his wallet to try and take money to go to like the candy shop. And one time I found a customized business card that said Fred Light, expert pussy eater.
That's a legend.
He has 15 of them, and like I didn't know what the fuck.
Do you have
that
one on
meant.
you now?
How did he get
don't.
certified?
I have no idea.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. This is episode 72. Before we get started, please, on YouTube, hit that like button. If you didn't subscribe already, subscribe, because we're about to hit 1,000.
953, I think, the last time I looked.
And we're doing a special giveaway when we hit 1,000. We're not telling you what it is, but you're going to get something really special if you're one of the 1,000 people. With me, as always, I got my main man, Anthony Shuley.
What's up?
Johnny Cheek Bustin' Rosado.
What's up? What's up?
My main man, Moneyline Welsh.
What's going on?
And special guest, Matthew Goatfest Light. What's up, Matt?
What's up, bro? Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's get this started. Jack, what do you got?
Billy Peduto. I'll catch you later, buddy.
You're fired.
He got his titty scraped.
He did, dude.
He was like, he conceded pretty early. There was he wasn't, I think he was only down like 900 votes, and then he was like, fuck it, and conceded, which I didn't see that coming at all. I don't know. This was a weird election. It just seems like nobody was going too hard at all to get elected.
Yeah, I never seen Peduto lose. And
I didn't even go vote.
I talked to Rosado about like 1,000 times on our ways to work, and he said every time, he's like, there's no way Peduto's going to lose. And I agreed with him. I'm like, yeah, he's going to end up being the mayor forever.
Well, dude, I thought like Ed Gainey, every time I like looked at heard something, they were like, yeah, this dude's about to get indicted or something happened or he got jammed up. Like he's not even on the ticket. Little did I know.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. People were sick of the bike lanes, John.
Yeah. Peduto, he had to
I can't
go,
blame
dude.
him.
He had to get out of there.
You shouldn't be able to.
8
years is a
enough.
long fucking
Yeah.
time. That's crazy, dude.
Aren't you kind of surprised though by like the amount of people that vote? Because I thought it'd be like hundreds of thousands, and then they're like,
Dude.
oh, 17,000 people
Yeah.
voted for me.
Yeah, 9,000 people showed up. Like,
I was like, we could fucking be mayor.
Yeah,
all you need is a write-in.
Dude, I wrote in Mike Zidell like 500 times. But it was like on a Tuesday. I got home from work late. Then we ran out here. I'm like, fuck it. Peduto's going to win. I'm not wasting my time. And then he didn't.
And what do you know?
He conceded early. Yeah, I went. The real still mayor didn't even have a sign up in Greenfield, so I knew it was gonna be bad for him.
Wait, he's an independent though. That doesn't matter. It's a primary.
No, but he had to run as
He had to
Democrat.
run, right?
Because he knew that nobody was going to contest Peduto as a Republican.
Right.
Because, dude, a Republican hasn't won since 1933. By the way, it's the year the Steelers
Hines,
were founded.
wasn't it like Hines or something? It was like the last Republican mayor.
Man, I don't fucking know.
You threw that 1933 stat out there pretty confident.
Yeah.
Only because that's the year the Steelers were established. And the only reason why I know that is because in 2017, I jokingly ran for mayor. But the Republican committee, the young Republican committee, actually wanted me to run for mayor as a Republican. And I was like, oh, I'm definitely not going to do that. And they're like, well, you're not going to win. I'm like, all right, maybe I will. And so they sent me down to the Trump convention. And I went because my dad was a huge Trump guy. I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't know anything about it. So I had him front row. My dad thought like this was like his star moment. He's like tearing up. I'm like, didn't you lose all your money at his casino in the mid-90s?
But yeah, old Billy's gone. We'll see what Engany got.
Yeah, why not?
It's the worst that could happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, his mayor.
Nobody's going to make everything a bike lane.
You really don't have too much. What the fuck can you do as mayor?
You can't fuck up more than putting bike lanes everywhere I need to park.
Will they get rid of those?
No, they're there
damage is done there. Yeah, for sure.
No, that's pretty good though. At least you can use those from May to July.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty good.
And then I can only go one direction down streets in downtown Pittsburgh because it's like so fluid.
The funny thing is how people still walk in the street, not the bike lanes. They're for walking also, people, just let you know.
Dude, those people deserve to be ran over.
Dude, I stay like walking and running in the bike lanes, and I like when a biker goes by me, like I hear like a little like, dude, shut the fuck up. So go around me.
The cars are bitching at the bikes, and the bikes are bitching at the pedestrians.
Everybody hates everybody.
Everybody hates everybody.
Like,
what do you think? This is a walking lane?
Yeah, right. Like the
see that little
sidewalk has
stick
ice
figure?
on it. They fucking salted the fucking bike lane because I'm going in the bike lane.
If you're riding your bike in the winter, you're obviously a complete loser.
Dude,
or you work at Jimmy John's.
That's about it.
Freaky fast.
One of two.
White people love riding bikes in the winter.
I actually got a funny story about that. When I lived in Washington County and I was in the homeless shelter, I had a bike, and I would ride it to work every day. And I swear to God, they took a picture of me riding my bike in the snow and put it in the paper.
Yeah, big famous moment.
Yeah, you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Stutch got a coffee cup made and everything.
Big deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
The Pittsburgh Penguins stink.
Oh, God.
Dude, that pass out of the crease was just redonkulous. Like, why don't you just set it up for him, dude?
I like those. The most hockey I ever watched in my life was, what was that, last night? Or two nights last night? Yeah, that's, so I watched that. It's just like, I don't know. Like, it's just fucking.
They played a perfect
game. They were beating
man.
the fuck. Yeah, it was like how. It's just. That's why I don't like hockey. Like, dude, you can just be beating the fuck out of somebody the whole entire time and then lose.
Well, yeah, a goalie can definitely steal a game or give up a game, and that's kind of what happens.
Dude, 100%. I mean, look at Jean-Claude Van Damme in Sudden Death, man. Dude makes one clutch save and they win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, dude, I was flying all day yesterday, so I get home. I'm like, oh my God, the Penguin game's still on. Let me watch it. I put it on. It was like, goal. I'm like, well, now what the fuck do I do? You know what I mean? Like, I was ready for this. Now I'm just have to masturbate and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Twitter gets fired up over the Pens, man. A lot of Penguin fans on Twitter, they get wound up.
Yeah, they want to fire the coach and
They're
kill the
talking
goalie.
about Jari's fucking glove hand and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like,
It is
dude.
very soft.
Well, it's weird, though, because it's like when you play hockey, though, like, where do you think you aim every fucking time, though? Like, no matter who goalie is, you always go glove side. Like, I get, like, his glove is dog shit, trash. He shouldn't even be on the fucking team. But, like, you literally shoot, like, if you play hockey, you're always taught shoot glove side, shoot glove side. It's nothing new. It's just that the Penguins for the last how many years haven't had a goalie that was good. When Matt Murray won the cup and people were like, fuck Fleury, and they were so, dude, anybody here could have won the cup in 15 and 16 behind net, bro.
Especially
like,
when it was set up by Fleury the whole time, and then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
Murray, jump in there.
Yeah.
And then he came back in. Remember, he came
yeah.
in against the Capitals series and lit them up, and they were like, "Hey, thanks for everything. Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a
You're
lot of
going to
bring back the
Vegas.
flower last night.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. That
very
ship has
reminiscent.
sailed.
Yeah,
Dude,
very reminiscent to
but I
like Pat Whitney
guarantee-
Cowerback.
What Murray's in like Ottawa, dude. I promise you, within the next year, he's not even in the league. Like, he's sucked in Ottawa. Like,
Oh
terrible.
yeah.
He was like,
I don't follow that at all. I mean, like,
Yeah, well,
when you say he was an
Matt
Ottawa-
Murray's bad.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: he's fucking terrible.
Phil the Thrill
Phil the
Mickelson.
Thrill.
I can't believe that.
You got
shit.
my golf itch back, dude.
Dude.
It was the best.
That was crazy.
The fucking one dude tried to like grab him like on the 18th, like around
Gripped
the thing.
him the fuck
He
up.
did grip him up. Like, where the fuck was
People were
security
like, I've
at?
never seen anything like it. It's like, dude, Tiger just did this shit. There was 3 times the amount of
Nobody
people on the
touched
court.
Tiger. That,
No, but Phil the Thrill, you got to grab those titties.
you gotta grab them tits.
Yeah.
Motorboat those
Dude.
sons of bitches.
Phil is notorious for just like being that guy that thinks he's like in shape and just not, and just a shirt size too small with his titties out, just fucking
Dude, Phil's,
swinging away.
Phil's like in way better shape now than when he was like in his 30s. Though.
That's what I mean. He actually doesn't look bad right now. He took a topless pic with a bottle of wine, fucking poolside.
Did he?
Yeah. So he's leaning into it. I'll give him that. But man, good for him. That's fucking crazy. That course was hard as hell, man. Dudes were going through it.
Was
I
that the
couldn't believe
first
it.
tournament he's won or major he's won in how long?
Oh fuck!
I think they said like 12
Sick.
years.
Yeah, like 2009 or something like.
Wow.
It was a
It could have
long
been
fucking
12,
time.
13 years, and he's the oldest to ever win. Like,
What's he, 50?
he's like
Yeah, he's
50, almost 51. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That doesn't seem that old for golf. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, when you got dudes that are in their like mid-20s, fucking pounding
Yeah.
the ball 300, carrying the
Yeah.
ball 300 fucking yards.
Dude, but he
you know what I
smoked
mean?
one past Kupka on that. Like, what was it? 7?
Smoked it
it like
past him.
366.
Dude, I'm a Brooks guy, but he's a sore loser.
He is a
Fucking-
sore loser. He's like, they were running into my knee.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sure nobody was trying to hurt your knee, Brooks.
He was
Shave-
saying it was intentional, too.
yeah, he was like, I'm not saying they meant to do it, but I mean.
But they meant to do it.
Brooks is he's like immediate like excuse maker. Even like when I hear him on like on different like on podcasts and shit like that, he
He sounds
he's
like a real pussy.
He does. He needs to tighten that
He
up.
gets
because
real agitated by any question you ask that he thinks
He's
is
super.
dumb.
He's super duper cocky. When he wins, the cockiness is like it seems cool, you know. And he backed it up, and when he doesn't, you know, he just goes right into excuses.
What was he doing with that goatee this weekend? Who told him to bring the goatee back?
He's kind of fat right now, so he did
Is that what
just
it
look
is?
his face, yeah.
Go full beard.
They were like the goatee
I don't think
is
he could grow a
swimming.
full beard.
No.
No, so yeah, that was the goatee. Was the goatee about him and Portnoy playing each other, and he chirped him about being fat on like Wednesday, and then Brooks actually talked. I listened to a podcast on like Tuesday or Wednesday, and he actually like talked me out of betting on him because he's like, yeah, you know what I mean. I was injured at the Masters, but I'm still hurt. But bitching about his knee, and I was like, well, fuck this. I'm not betting on this dude. And he was plus like 4,500.
They said like he couldn't bend down well to like read the putts as well.
Well, when he does bend down, when he's placing his ball, he does the double fucking. He stands up and doesn't get down on one knee. He does the double knee bend, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, he bends at the
Which
hips.
is tough. I mean, he can fucking. That's what I mean. He's an excuse maker.
Right.
But I mean, I'm still a Brooks guy. Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks rivalry is living
It's the best
large.
thing ever.
It really is.
They got to do it on HBO, man. They got to do it. Like what they did with
If
Phil
you do the match,
and
yeah,
Tiger.
yeah. So that,
mic them up, bro.
they're gonna. Well, Tiger's all fucked up, so they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that anytime soon.
What happened?
Yeah, Brooks Bryson. I generally think they like. I think that's real.
No, yeah, that look he gave when he walked behind him was like that was a real look of disgust.
Yeah, he
With the metal cleats.
Well, yeah, with the cleats, and then he's like fucking Bryson, and he was talking about like not being able to line up the putt, like not be able to see the putts, and Bryson was like, "You gotta line them up straight." He mumbled that as he walked by.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
That's
it's hard. It's hard to
fantastic.
catch. So yeah, so like, and that's where like Brooks like gritted his teeth, like, dude, fuck that motherfucker up. And then Bryson put a video up of him like, I don't know if he was doing shoulder shrugs or he was doing fucking curls, because that's how bad it was. He was like,
Yeah, it wasn't good form.
It was, dude. It wasn't doing anything. He was just.
He was just like,
he had some heavy ass
It
dumbbells.
was like they were too heavy, and he was just
Yeah,
kind of working.
dude, they were like fucking 70-pound dumbbells.
What
He's
are you,
trying to like whip
juggling?
around. Like, dude, what are you doing?
His
you big
face looked like
fat
he's having a
idiot?
seizure. He's like every time he tried to lift it.
He's trying to juggle with a hernia.
I actually bet on that fucking idiot.
Bryson, why would
Yeah.
you do that?
He had some juicy odds, and he was 2, and the wind was
thought you
blowing.
hated him.
I do hate him.
What was the odds?
I love money.
What was the-
He was plus like 2,300 when I bet on him, and he was 2 under, and you know what I mean. I had a feeling. I didn't think Phil Mickelson. I thought he was gonna fade off. I didn't think that was gonna fucking happen.
Phil did put one in the water, but everybody else was fucking
Dude, everybody
up
else
too.
was putting shit in the water and fucking missing putts.
Wasn't that the longest course too?
Long as fuck. Yeah.
So like you
It
would
played,
think a
like-
guy that old has no fucking chance, right?
Especially like that's what I mean. Played like a links course. They're about to go to the Opens at what's it called?
Is it
Torrey-
a Torrey
Torrey
Pines?
Pines,
That's his
yeah.
like home course.
Yeah, so I mean, they're gonna be set up with a fucking. He'll be set up to play a win again. I mean, that wind and the length of that course.
Well, that Adderall gum obviously is what got him through it.
I know he got us all.
It
fucking-
got me feeling weird.
He got- oh, Johnny came in with a box full of Adderall.
Dude,
gum. He
do
got-
some steroids and Adderall gum. You can do anything.
I've been grinding my teeth for 8 months.
I had to take it out. I was like,
Was
what's
that a
going
drip?
on?
Do I have a drip?
Wait till you have 2 pieces.
Yeah, it's like I feel
yeah, I
weird.
bought some. We'll fucking see if it helps my drive this weekend.
Did it help? Did it help him though that he was lefty?
I don't.
Well,
think.
the way the wind was blowing. Because I was listening on ESPN that morning, and they were saying something about him being lefty, the wind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah.
I don't.
Dude, he was doing some crazy weird breathing. You could tell he
Dude,
was
I mean,
trying to like
if
stay
you,
like.
if you
That was
fuck-
the coke.
He
gum.
was like,
yeah, the
he
coke-
might have been, dude. I don't know. This gum is next level shit.
I think it was like the Masters or something. I was like watching like before like it started, and they were like, he was like showing what he put in his coffee, and it was
Yeah.
just like 10. It was like 15 different ingredients in some coffee. It was insane. He's like, I do this for my back and that for that and that. And I'm like, dude, Phil. You're doing too much, buddy. You don't need to do that.
Like, listen, dude, you need to put a capsule of morphine and a little bit of cocaine in there, and you're gonna be fucking hitting 377.
Dude, the John Daly fucking.
Yeah, and then drink a 40.
The John Daly shot like a 95 on like Friday.
I think he came in dead last.
I think he did.
When I was like scrolling because I fucking bet on like a couple dudes, and the one dude I bet on was like I was just scrolling and he just wasn't there, and then there he was like next to Daly, and they were like +10 or some crazy.
Daly
shit
hasn't
like
seen
that.
his dick in years.
No.
Years.
No, he loves pain pills
17
and
masters.
booze.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the guy.
Dude, he's fucking banging cigarettes all over the course. It's fantastic.
There's Newport fucking
Yeah, he was
pots
smoking
everywhere he
squares this
goes.
weekend. I mean, you smoke squares, you got to smoke squares.
Right.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you guys do this weekend? Anything fun?
Oh, dude, I went hit Athena's party on Saturday.
Happy birthday, Athena.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday,
birthday,
Athena.
Athena.
Thanks for the invite, John.
Well, you missed the first one. I'll never invite you again.
First Athena Palooza.
Athena Palooza.
See,
you
like
weren't there.
I'll like bust people balls about like not inviting me to their kid shit, and they do, and I'm like, oh fuck.
If you don't have kids, the last place you want to be is a kid's fucking party. You know?
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I was at a birthday party myself this weekend.
Were you?
Marcus Strunzo's kid Roman turned 2, fucking, and it was more like a graduation party than like a 2-year-old birthday party. There was a lot going on, like 2 bouncy houses, like fucking all kinds of shit. There was a lot of kids there, and like Marcus's house is relatively big, and they were trying to get the kids to go upstairs. And I had to go downstairs to take a piss. So I'm like, I go downstairs, like, all right guys, let's go upstairs, and this fucking one kid. Marcus lives in a bougie neighborhood these days. I don't know his neighbors. You know, a bunch of suburb kids are running around that I don't know. And this kid has a lightsaber, like a plastic lightsaber. And when I say he's like cracking, first he fucking stabbed me in my stomach directly where I had my shit bag. Like, dude, when I tell you that, I mean that I don't know how long. Like, it's still tender. When I touch that scar, it doesn't feel like I'm touching myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
It just feels weird.
I know exactly what you
And
mean.
this fucking, we were told, I'm sure it's the same thing.
It's like it's not mine.
It's not. Yeah, right. This kid sticks a lightsaber right fucking in it. I'm like, oh,
Did you punch him?
dude. And then he cracks me fucking like right in the side, and like, dude, he's like teeing off on me. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, let's go upstairs, buddy. You know,
Where's your mother?
You're like, let's go outside, tough guy.
Trying to round the kids up. He turns around and he looks at me and he says, "I'm not your buddy," and cracks me with it again. And I'm like, okay, like, let's
Hey,
fucking.
come here, buddy.
And then we get to the top of the steps. He turns around. He spreads the lightsaber out like as wide as the door, and he's like, "Stay down here." And I'm like, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way!" Like, enough.
Fun was over.
Who's your dad?
Yeah, fucking it. I was like, man, I just like I was downstairs getting picked on essentially. Like, you can't do anything. You can't be
bully. Right.
can't be the guy beating up a
Kid-
6-year-old.
Kid's a fucking bully.
That's usually frowned upon at birthday parties. But fuck, I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're really pushing my buttons. I'll tell you that.
Dude, I was so excited. I bought like all them balloons that like them water balloons. That
Yeah, you've been talking
Like
about
I've been
it.
talking about them. I bought millions of them.
They
These
they
kids,
break all over you.
they did. When I was trying to fill them up, I got hit in the face once, and I just quit filling them up for it. But dude, you fill them up, and there's so many. They don't respect like back in the day how hard it was. Like this one kid was taking like 10 at a time. He was like, "I'm a shotgun," and just would throw 10 at a time. I'm like, yeah,
Like, listen,
no,
asshole.
so I'm like 1 at a time.
I used to have
One
to tie
of-
those by hand.
Yeah,
You can go 2 at a time. One
dude,
at
he
each
was
hand.
like, he was picking up as many as he could, and just like flipping them out, like, and just they were just breaking everywhere. He wasn't even hitting anybody.
See, the best way to do that is like how you would do it in dodgeball. Do you remember how you'd have 2 in your hand? You would toss one up so some fucking
Yeah.
idiot
Oh,
would
yeah.
look
Yeah.
up.
You
You
spike
just
it right
light
in
them
the face. Yeah.
You just crow hop the other one right in someone's
Yeah.
face, fucking from 10
The way-
feet away.
I learned about that the hard way across from Alderdice with snowballs. You know?
Yeah, that'll get
someone,
you.
I mean, it was like 10 on 10, and someone threw it up here, and I caught staring at it right in the face, dude.
I see.
Dude, I did that to my brother the one time. Do you know, like, the outside of, like, Buckeye shells, they're, like, spiked?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, we were throwing Buckeyes at each other, and I found, like, the shell one, and, like, they usually weren't really around like that. I don't know where they went, but they like, blew away or something. But there was a perfect one, and I fucking threw it up in the air at him, and he, like, looked at me, like, all cool when he caught it with his bare hands. Dude, it was spiky as fuck. He was like, ah, and then I cracked him in his fucking face with the other one. It was a direct hit. You'll never forget, like, a good hit on somebody like that.
Dude, the best is like you're trying to play with a kid and you're like, I'm not gonna hit him directly in the face, and you like lob one up and you just blow a kid up. Right
That's
in
what
the
I
face.
mean. Like, I didn't
Well,
want to, like, that's.
See, that's the beauty
Should
of
I pick up a lightsaber and
If a-
start fucking cracking
If a
this
kid's a
kid?
dick, you know what I'll do? I will be the one like, oh, throw it right in his face. Oh, you okay, buddy? You all right, pal?
Yeah, you
oh,
just-
look, I hurt my arm by throwing it in your face.
A little body shot to the
Yeah,
ribs or the
right.
stomach, knocked you out. I'm like, oh, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'll push you
think you
down
had
the
too much
steps.
cake.
I seen a girl in rehab get her nose broken. We were playing dodgeball in the gym.
Rehab dodgeball.
Yeah, rehab dodgeball.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
They took the volleyball net down and they just let us play
be a skit.
dodgeball. And this fucking chick got lit up right in the face. And like there was just blood everywhere. She got what she wanted. Probably gave her a couple biscuits.
Dude, listen.
But I mean, she was like, it just like exploded.
I was in the same situation. John was with me. We were playing volleyball, and a buddy of ours spiked the ball off of his wife's face, and her nose just explodes,
Who?
dude.
Oh, you
It was,
want to
the-
say?
it was one of
It
Brian's
was like,
buddies.
yeah, pole volleyball is the
Yeah,
best thing I've
so-
ever seen.
Yeah, meet the parents.
Wait,
It
so
was
she-
exactly
yeah.
like
So she gets furious, and leaves the pool like, "Fuck you, I'm walking home." And he's like, and he starts chasing her. And the best thing is, everybody in the pool booed him. Like,
For
like,
like, go,
the
yeah.
fucking game's over.
Yeah,
we
you're
need the
fuck-
other person.
yeah, you're
you piece
fucking up
of
the numbers,
shit.
you
Yeah,
fucking loser.
dude.
Fuck
We
her.
booed him so bad. Like 2 months later, I got divorced.
Did they really?
Dude, pool games are
Not
the
because of
worst.
that. I mean, I'm sure there was extenuating circumstances.
Pool games are the worst.
They are, dude. I went on an all-inclusive trip with my ex to Cancun a couple years ago, and it was like, it was like me, her, my buddy, his girlfriend, and then a couple other people were playing water polo, and then all these fucking Russian dudes come in, and I was like, oh, okay, and like whatever, like we're having fun, but they always take it too like. You know you're not going to have fun playing sports if you're wearing more than 2 gold chains against somebody. Like, no, it's not. This guy just was like so cocky. His fucking wife got on my shoulders and was holding my head down. And dude, I finally stood up. I threw a fucking bow like Ron Artest at her, blasted her, scored a goal. And dude, I'm chanting USA, USA, forgetting I'm in Cancun, Mexico. It's like, this is the worst shit ever.
Right now, the Russians hate me and the Mexicans.
Did the dude get pissed?
Oh fuck yeah! But he's like, it's all a part of the game. And like then he would just fuck with me because she kept splashing me in the eye too, and like chlorine and
Was she
piss.
hot?
Like you're
I
cheating.
couldn't see her because she kept splashing me in the fucking eye. It's the worst.
A splash to the eyes, fucking like.
It's the Ric Flair.
Yeah, you just get immediately furious. Immediately.
It's like your eyelashes blow back in your eye. You can't
Yeah,
see.
stick together. Fucking hate it.
Did do a little comedy show this weekend with Matt. That was pretty good.
For you.
Were you guys, were you guys funny? I was supposed to come and then I got tired, so I didn't.
Yeah, Joey was there. Yeah, Trey. Anyone knows Trey? Probably not Jack.
No, yeah,
Hansen.
probably not too many people.
Right. Yeah, it was a pretty fun time at the Culture Theater out in Cranberry. That place was decent. I'll tell you one
It
thing.
looked like a cool room.
Besides the Improv, it was the coolest place I've ever like got to do anything at. It was like stadium seating. You like walk in and there's people like all around you, like 360. It was fucking neat.
It's like when Dane Cook did that Vicious Circle tour. You know what I mean? How he was in the middle and everybody was around him. That's kind of what the stage was like, except everybody hated me.
Was that so? What is that? Is that a place, a bar, or is it a restaurant, or
No,
is it
it's
just a room?
Yeah, it's just a room. They do like what are the, burlesque, so which is
Yeah.
chubby strippers.
Yeah.
And then they do what's the other thing they do? Oh, like plays, musicals, and stuff like
Poetry.
that. Poetry. Yeah.
Slam poetry.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
why did you guys tell me?
I could see you being a good slam poet.
I got something to slam.
So what
Stingy.
happened? You doing it good?
Yeah, I did do
Murdered.
pretty good. Yeah, I did my 6 minutes of fame. You know, I mean, they go off. They wanted more. You know, I was getting pictures with people afterwards.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Matt went up. Matt did good. The fucking funny thing. Tell me what happened with the
here's
phone.
how good I did. When the show was over, I felt so bad. I literally sweeped popcorn from underneath the fucking tables.
Like I gotta help. I gotta pull my weight a little more.
Like I legit asked Mike. I was like, Mike, we gotta clean this up, dude. I don't think they're happy with me. Because what happened was, so I was doing a set and I'm messing around with people and I got thrown off a little bit and somebody's phone goes off. And I took the phone from him. I'm like, give me it. He's like, no. I'm like, fucking give me it.
Yeah.
And so I see who calls. This dude.
There's no way I would hand that over in that situation.
No.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
But 99% of the time when I get a phone, it usually is a funny, reaction because it's some yinzer mom's like, what do you want, you fucking asshole? And I'm like, perfect. But this time, the guy was like 55, 60 years old. So I take his phone from him and I pick up. And she's literally as intelligent as the bitch that dies at the end of The Notebook. Like, she doesn't know where she's at. She's completely... like, I was waiting for her to, like, FaceTime us, her dropping a fucking necklace into the ocean like Titanic. So like at this point, I realize she's like delirious.
So
and-
it's this old guy's older mother,
Yes.
probably.
And he gets up embarrassed, takes the phone, walks away. And then the first thing I say is, wow, can you believe that? She couldn't wait till after my set to die. And the whole crowd looked like I stuck my dick in their kids' mouths. Like they hated me. And this is, bro, this is,
Yeah, that's dude. You're coming to a fucking comedy show. What is
yeah, but this
Of
is,
course, going to make fun of your dying mother.
and here's the worst part. Like this wasn't minute 42 of 45 that I could wrap up. This was minute 7.
That's tough.
And I was like, well, this is over.
I laid down the nice presents for myself
I was
here.
like, this
These
is
guys
it.
hate me 5 minutes in.
20 minutes to go.
I just saw on Twitter that this girl was like, I gave this guy my this hot guy my phone to put his number in, and he Venmoed himself $500. Like, what a move that is!
I
dude.
love that.
I never even that's oh yeah, I'll put my phone in here because you figure you could Venmo somebody in 2 seconds if you have to fucking hit the app and you're in there.
Listen, I'll pay the $10 to get it right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Or
instant.
that's PayPal that does
No,
that.
same shit.
Did you ever see The Ultimate Hustle? This happened a month ago. This guy in Japan got arrested because he was doing something like that. He was dating chicks online in Japan. And what he would do is he would tell each one of these 30 broads that his birthday was a different day. So he was getting presents from these assholes every single fucking day.
Just living life.
And it's a felony. And now he's in jail in Japan.
How's that a felony?
I have
felony?
no idea.
Tricking
dude.
bitches is a felony?
Like how? Like he's the
this
goat.
podcast
Like,
wouldn't even exist.
Yeah, I'm glad my glory days are behind me then, because I'd be facing some fucking time.
Hey, I'd have mad yen.
Oh, that's fucking funny, man. So what's up with Ghost Fest? When's that?
went to jail, though.
We got it this Saturday, man. It's something that we keep looking at the weather because it looks like it's raining, looks like it's not. But the time that we look good, like when we were about to open the doors, we're gonna be good. It's outdoors, man. It's pretty much like the Super Bowl for Pittsburgh comedy, I think, this year, because it's the first show that because it's outdoors and the restrictions are being lifted that weekend. This is our first anything goes. So Mike's gonna be on it. We got Ray Zawadney, Seneca Stone, Natalie Moses,
Samantha,
Sam Bentley.
Yeah.
And then I got my buddy who I paid for him to buy a Doink the Clown costume, and he's going to roast people from a dunk tank. And then what I think I'm going to do is put Jari's face on the target. So that
glove.
with his gloves, he can go right above it. And shit. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun, man. Like,
Where's it at?
It's a place that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah.
JB's Roadside Bar and Grill in Tarentum, PA. It's like 25 minutes from downtown, but I've done this room 3 or 4 times, man. It's very Pittsburgh.
It's not. It's super. It's
fun.
It's nice.
And the drinks are cheap as shit, man, which is nice because, I love the Improv. They're great. But, bro, you go there, you buy 3 drinks, and if your credit score's on 800, you're fucked.
Yeah, you get a bucket of beer at the Improv, dude.
Yeah.
$56. I gotta remortgage my house.
Yeah. But this place, bro, it's like Blackout City and, off the record, my buddies have talked to the cops around there, kind of being like, "Hey, fuck off, let it happen."
People are
So-
coming to Renham. Be
It's
cool,
gonna
man.
get
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's
this
gonna
is-
get weird, dude.
Yeah, this is their Woodstock. So let's just let it happen.
How many people can you fit? What are you expecting?
So I want 250 to 300 would be ideally, but we can fit 5 plus. I mean, it's a big ass big yard with a big stage and stuff like that. So we can fit as many people as possible, man.
And where do people get tickets at?
They can go to eventbrite.com and they just search Goat Fest. There's another one. Some dickhead is doing a show in the UK in October. Not us. Make sure you take a look.
It's called Goat Fest
It's
in
called
America.
Goat Fest.
They're probably fucking goats.
I think so, yeah.
Where's this at in Russia?
Yeah.
Dude, goat is beautiful
Like,
animal.
got the pussy's just like woman's pussy. Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I think it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, that's cool,
Sounds
man.
like a good time, yeah.
Yeah, so this Saturday, everybody, make sure you get your tickets for Goat Fest.
It's a Memorial Day weekend this weekend, right?
It
Yeah,
is.
kickoff is
Time
so
to get out there.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's not Goat fucking fest. It's just Goat fest.
What's the mask situation been like for everybody? Anybody get yelled at? No.
Nah, just you.
Dude, I just came
Just
back
me?
from Texas, dude, and it's
Yeah.
it's like America down
I was
there.
in Austin. They were still
Well,
a
no,
little
you
chippy
could tell
about it.
you could tell people that were locals because they were like, This is Texas. You want me to wear a mask? I'll punch you in the face. You know what I mean? But then you can see like the
what am I gonna put on a skirt next?
Yeah, like, boy, you better get yourself some goddamn panties. Put your mask on.
Did you get yelled at Starbucks again, or did you test the waters?
No,
or you
no, I wear a mask every morning in Starbucks like a fucking huge pussy. I was in Trader Joe's and I went and I did a peek in and and I read like Trader Joe's was like you didn't have to wear them. So I did a peek in, and like everybody had it on, and I'm like, all right, well, here I am, just being a puss again. So I go in with it on, and I see a lady, like probably like in her like early 40s, you know what I mean? She had it off. Look around, a couple people have it off, so I pop mine off. This lady sees me take it off. She's at one. I was at Trader Joe's. They're small. Fucking, she's at one end. I'm at the other. She sees me. She literally runs from me.
She pulled a U-turn.
Yeah, she had to get she ran past me, like put her head down, like I
held her breath. She's like,
dude, yeah, she had a dude. I was.
Dude, you're talking Trader Joe's crowd there. What do you expect? This isn't
nerds.
This isn't Kogo's in Greenfield.
The flea market was wide fucking open. I'll tell you that much. Wide fucking open this weekend.
They had to run from somebody, like, dude, what the fuck's going on here? That's crazy.
Stay home. If you're not scared, stay home.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, and I'm not anti anything. Like, I listen because I don't care, and I'm just like, because I don't like confrontation because I'm 5'5". Like, I'm just like, whatever. But like for me, it's like I don't understand the fact that they're saying like if you got vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask now. But like three months ago plus, it was like, hey, wear a mask to protect others. So it's like, isn't that kind of
counterproductive?
Hypocritical?
Yeah. This whole thing is a huge.
If you're vaccinated, you should be safe from getting it. If you didn't get vaccinated yet, then you're willing to take the risk.
And if you're that terrified after you're vaccinated, guess what, dude? Just stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
Dude, I think we've all put worse shit in our bodies.
Oh my God. we have a friend that has said some terrible shit to me about it. He's like, dude, you will put anything in your nose, but not put the goddamn vaccine in your blood. And
who are you talking about, Julie?
This guy we know.
I'm fucking around.
Is that your bumblebee?
No.
He inspired the bumblebee.
Yeah.
It's just like it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's take a little break here.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery, too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning, and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them. They were there right away and took care of the problem. And it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to get into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline Welsh, who be corn dicking this week?
My man Dustin Johnson's a fucking corn dick this week. His wife Paulina Gretzky wanted
Smoke show.
Smoke show.
Yeah, daughter of
The great
Wayne,
one.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky.
We talked about her on here before.
Might have heard of him.
She got that weird tattoo, right?
The great one above her pussy.
The 99 above her.
It's probably a good one. I don't know if it's a great one.
So she was asked to do Playboy. Her dad was he didn't care because they got something weird going on there too. I don't know what's going on between old Wayner and his daughter. It's something strange. And then Dustin Johnson shut it down. He doesn't want his wife to do Playboy. Like, dude, she's hot as hell, cuz. Like, let her do fucking Playboy.
That's called a trophy wife.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Let everybody see what you got.
Yeah, you dork. Being such a nerd.
It's selfish.
I don't think I would care if my wife did Playboy. One, I mean, I guess they don't need money, but like, what do you do? You're probably getting $1 million especially if someone famous like that. You're probably getting $1 million to do Playboy,
Not
right?
only that,
Definitely a
dude,
million.
you're a gazillionaire. Obviously, between the two of them, they're not worried about the Verizon bill. So
Right.
why don't you be like, dude, you see how hot my wife is? Check this out. Like, I'm smashing that.
Yeah, it's a status
You know
symbol,
what I
dude.
mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Fuck
old
yeah.
fashioned.
I mean, yeah, he
When
could.
everybody looking at his fucking wife's scooter. I don't know.
What was he?
Yeah,
married?
They don't even show the
Yeah,
Cooz
yeah,
in
we can
there.
do. They don't
That's
even
a
do
waste.
Cooter
It's
or
a waste
Playboy
anyway.
anymore.
Does Playboy even
see
have
it.
pictures anymore?
You don't want
Like,
to see it unless you see the old Big C, huh? You're a Big C guy, huh, John?
That's
You
penthouse.
love, you love to see.
Not the butthole, but the
You're looking for high society, not Playboy.
I know.
You can see a
Yeah,
fucking
old
kidney
Playboys
in
back
high
in the
society.
day, they used to give you a little bit of
I
ass.
didn't know you loved cunts like that,
Back in-
John.
I'm just saying.
Back in '88, it was all Bush anyway.
Yeah.
I'm a Bush
John-
guy myself.
John,
That's what I grew up
Johnny the
on.
cunt
I like
risotto.
Bush Light. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bush
I
Light.
want it manicured, not
Little
like an
fade.
afro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a number 2 fade.
I'm a big fan of that for sure.
The Bush, I mean, okay.
I like
Whatever.
it, bro. Like, good for you. Like, rock.
When I was younger, I'm like, dude, fuck a Bush.
I mean, that
in my older
back
age,
in the day, like that was like a bad rumor to spread about it.
It wasn't
Right.
manicured back in the day.
Yeah, it was not manicured.
If they had the
back in
bush,
day.
it was like a. It was like a.
I think
you
it's
could
like-
use it to scrub out. Like
It was a
Brillo
Brillo
pad.
pad.
Brillo
Dude,
Yeah.
this one time I was with this girl and she had like she shaved her bush, but she did it like the reverse shave. Like she shaved the top part of her bush and left the fucking lips areas all. Like, bitch, you did
man.
it backwards.
There was a big learning curve.
Who taught you that?
Yeah,
that was a delicate area. I mean,
dude. I remember like hooking up with this chick down at the beach back in the day, and like I couldn't get through it. Like it was like it just stopped
Barbed
me.
wire,
Yeah,
dude.
it just it was
what is
like
this,
a complete halt. And I'm like, all right.
It was a defense system.
Yeah, it really was. Like, dude, that's
you
fucking
got like a
Iron Dome.
rash. You got like a rash on your pelvis.
Oh yeah, you got brush burn on your pecker head.
yeah, you're fucking choking on pubic hairs fucking all week long.
Oh, that's the worst.
That 70s porn was the worst. Not the 80s, but that 70s.
Dude, different titties.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
dude.
when you have pussy sideburns, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right. If your
Like, if
pussy
you-
has mutton
yeah.
chops,
Yeah, like
just shave it.
Yeah, like the high and tight is bomb. You know what I
I'll
mean?
take it.
I'll take a kid and play cunt all day. But, like,
with a pick in it.
yeah, when you got the welcome back hotter, like I'm like I don't want that shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, they weren't the only ones that like went through the learning curve though either, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
But it was different for a guy. Like,
yeah,
it didn't really
but I
matter.
mean, there was definitely times where I like straight shaved my fucking shelf.
First
And
time you
just-
shaved your
just
nuts, had
so,
the razor
so
burn.
much razor burn, it was insane. Like about to go to the emergency room. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Like, I'm gonna need 6 butterfly
yeah,
band-aids.
is this
to get
herpes
thing.
or is this fucking? Did I shave my fucking dick?
I almost cut my dick off.
Yeah, it's
The
like-
razor's clogged up, and I'm trying to fucking.
And then you're trying to like get it. Yeah.
And then you gotta trim your beard before you go out that night.
You know, and you're trying to like get it all flushed down the toilet so your parents don't see you fucking shaving. You're trimming
That's a hard
yourself.
cleanup.
A horrible cleanup.
At 16, 15.
Yeah, you're trying to like straddle the toilet and like hovercraft your nutsack.
Yeah,
around
do the
toilet.
old like over top.
Right.
When me, Eddie, and Moo lived in the South Side together years ago, fucking, I came out of the shower and like I just heard like a trimmer going off, And but my face trimmer was in the bathroom, and I'm and I lived in the attic, so I'm going up the steps and I hear it. And I'm like, I leave that plugged in or some shit. And I look and Ed is just in front of my mirror, shaving his face with my ball trimmer, dude. I'm like, dude, that's my nut trimmer. And he's like,
You should have waited till he was done.
damage. Oh no, he was, dude. He's around his lips. He's like, dude, the damage is done. I was like, you should have just. I have another one.
So is that a thing though? Guys have one of each.
No, I use the same.
I was gonna say,
I got 2 guards.
I was gonna say, I'm a
Number
piece
one
of
and
shit.
number
I'm disgusting. Yeah.
I don't even pick which
Jack's
goes
bougie.
first.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah.
Did I shower? Did I
have
not
two.
shower?
I actually prefer balls first.
I mean,
We have
you
two
definitely
now.
have two now. Manscaped sent us all that shit.
Well, you guys didn't send me a motherfucking thing.
You didn't get a razor?
Yeah,
No,
I,
you're gonna
I
fucking.
bought my razor.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
Yeah,
Jack.
right.
Michael.
Well, they gave us two.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm still using a weed whacker.
Yeah, the little nose trimmer that don't work.
Dude, that nose
just
trimmer
pull-
does not
it
work.
just-
Dude,
Pull my ball
I
hairs
just
out.
used it on Friday or some shit. No, it doesn't
it
work.
doesn't touch anything.
The ones that do work, they sell them at Rite Aid. They have the little edge on them.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I
heard
mean?
that's what you
And
need.
they break. You have to buy one a month.
Yeah,
they
but
break
they
after
do
2
the-
uses.
Do
they
you
do the
laugh?
trick,
Do you laugh when you? I can't not laugh.
It
bro.
tickles like a
I laugh
motherfucker.
so hard
Yeah, I
every
fucking hate
time.
it. But that little clip thing with that's supposed to suck them up does not work
I
at
looked
all.
in there. I'm like, is there a safety on here or something?
Yeah.
Why is this not? It's barely I got some major nose hairs too. I need them cleaned up.
Yeah,
Dude,
I need like a head trimmer.
So I'm jamming the nose thing, the other thing in my nose.
So I had to go
Yeah,
find the
straight from your
battery.
asshole to your nose.
I had to go find the battery and get the other nose trimmer and fucking put 2 pieces together from pretty much had 2 and made it into 1, and I got it to work and I cleared it out. I'll tell you what, once if you have some heavy winter nose hairs and then you knock them out for the summer and you take your first couple breaths, you're like,
it's weird.
"Holy
It's weird.
shit, dude."
So that's what air tastes like.
Yeah, I was really fucking. This is really slowing me down.
That's it. My blood oxygen level's really low.
Oh man, what's this next one, Jack? The Indian lady family that woke up right before she was cremated.
Yeah, Indian lady had COVID, and they were read her last rites, dead, the whole 9 yards. Family fucking comes in, they're about to cremate her, and she wakes up. She's alive.
Wow.
Not it's not like he just said the priest came in she's dead.
Who's
They
the
were-
doctor for fuck's sake?
They don't. Yeah, I don't. That's a major fuck up.
Yeah, I can feel your pulse. I'll tell you if you're dead or not.
Dude, back in the day, the saying.
Can you imagine if you wake up and you're about to go in the oven? Oh!
That's probably one of my biggest.
Yeah, her
fears.
hair,
buried
her hair
alive.
started fucking.
Hey, you wake up like, whose cookout is this, man? And then you're like, oh
I
my
think
God.
I'd rather go in the oven than get buried alive.
Because buried alive would take forever.
And getting
Yeah.
burned alive isn't
I don't
fucking
like
much
either of
better.
these
Not-
dude.
options.
Back in the day,
Yeah, when
that's-
I'm dead, look right here, right now.
Mm.
Make sure I'm dead. I want everyone to check.
the saying "Saved by the Bell." When they used to bury people, they'd tie a string to their finger and it would go to a bell. And if they would wake up, the bell would start going off.
Get the fuck out.
I swear to God.
That's where that came from.
Wait,
Yeah.
say that again.
Okay, AC Slater.
Yeah, Kitschy told me that. I looked it up.
Well, we should ask Screech right now if it works.
No, they would bury people, tie a string to their finger, and then if they were still alive, they would try to get out, and it would pull the string, and the bell would ring.
Really?
Yep, and that's where the saying "Saved by the Bell" came
They
from.
don't do that anymore.
No, they got out of it. They don't need to anymore.
Well, it sounds like they
Apparently,
fucking do
in
it.
India,
In
they
India, they fucking
Well,
do
it
it.
wouldn't have held turd. They were cremating them. This is back in the
Yeah, but
day.
don't they all come here to be doctors?
Right, you think? I guess the ones that stay.
Yeah,
there
the
can't
ones that
figure it
stay
out.
back are fucking second tier.
Division 3.
Yeah.
Division
The
3
goat
doctors.
herd.
The Bethany College
I mean, I
doctors.
think you figure if someone tells you all right, they're dead. The doctor tells you that. I'm probably going to take the word for it.
Absolutely.
I'm
Why
not going to do
wouldn't
any
you?
investigating there.
Right.
Yeah. Might come over and give you a
I
little.
trust you. I trust you. You're a doctor.
Nice little. I don't know.
Give Goose some hey, you still there?
I definitely need cremated. I can't be. I need
100%.
cremated.
Why?
I need cremated. What? Good.
Why?
What, worm food? No thanks.
You're not Wormford. You're in a casket. That's
You
in
don't
a
think
concrete.
you're in a casket
It's
forever?
It's in a concrete fucking bin, bro.
No, dude. They're getting in there.
What's
No
the cheapest
fucking way.
legal
Yeah.
thing
Why
you
cremated?
can do?
Why you
Cremated?
Cremate.
Then
Yeah.
fucking who cares? Why spend all that
Oh, dude,
money?
I
Dude,
want-
I'm not there anymore.
I want a
gone.
sick ass casket, dude. I want one looks like a.
Well, don't get me
Mercedes-Benz.
wrong.
I want the
I
showman
want
shit.
laid out. Everybody has to come. I want a big deal. I want everybody to come to K-9s and fucking. But when it's all said and done, burn me up.
No, fuck that. I'm all.
Where do
I
you
want
just-
to wax me.
Where'd you let your ashes spread, Jack?
I mean,
Southside.
I really haven't. Yeah, just throw him off the flats belt.
So this is crazy.
rumor.
Yeah,
This is a true story. When I was sick in 2013, we didn't know like if I was gonna make it or not. It was like a 1 in 3 chance, and so like I had this conversation with my dad. I was like, "Hey man, like I don't know what's gonna happen, but like if I do die, I have one of two ways that I want to go out." And my dad was like, "Oh fuck, here we go." And I was like, the first one is I want it to be a tailgate. You know what I mean? And I wanted my ashes to be inside of a Lombardi trophy and everybody pass it around. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's if I get cremated. If I don't get cremated, I want to have a wrestling type thing. And I swear to God, this is true. I told my dad, I go, you have to dress like Paul Bear, walk around with an urn, and then, but I'm not even in the urn. It's a casket, and then from strings they pull me up, and I sit up straight like the Undertaker.
one Undertaker.
And
That's
I
good.
I legit was like, I'm 100 like I wanted to do this, and my dad was like, fuck it, we'll do it. So like
He was on board?
yeah, I
Kind of wish you would have died.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like my legacy, if I was dead,
You would have made the news.
awesome.
Definitely would have been on Barstool.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That's
seen
elaborate. I just had funeral rolls. Like no one could wear like fucking like a white T-shirt and jeans and shit like that. You can't come directly
Jimmy
from
D's.
work. Yeah, fucking yeah, right.
You have a
Yeah.
doorman.
Yeah, pretty much flat dress code rolls.
Yeah.
Rolls. At my
No
funeral.
jerseys.
Yeah, for sure. No jerseys.
Like, hey, you're gonna need to take that hat off. You
Yeah.
can't wear those Air Force Ones in here.
I can't have dudes just like coming in like fucking. You
Camo
dudes can't come
shorts.
in like fucking smelling like fucking grass and fucking shit. Like, just swinging by real quick. No way. I want you to iron a shirt.
Like, I can't believe Jack's gone, man. I just had to come after work real quick.
I mean, you know,
Schuster
you know,
got the Gatorade bottle full booth.
right?
He's delivering
man,
FedEx to the canine.
Jack, babe, sorry, babe.
Dudes go to funerals in Greenfield at canines, and then they just
Get
don't even
hammered
go. They don't
across
even
the
go
street.
over. They just go across the street, and they think it counts.
My-
Like,
my-
dude, you
yeah.
gotta show your
yeah.
show your face for a
That's a true
second,
story,
dude.
too.
Like, hey, did you go over there? Hey? Like, yeah. Like,
No, you know what?
You haven't left here
You're like,
looking all day.
The best one is like, oh man, it was so packed. I was gonna go over later.
Yeah, there's
It's over
yeah,
at 9.
there's
It's
15
8:39.
people in there.
Yeah.
My mom tells me all the time, she was like, yeah, most of them people come in the bar dressed up and never go to the funeral home. I'm like, no shit. It's fucking Greenfield, Mom.
Yeah, that's
She was
the
like,
reason
that's
to
where
get
I make
dressed
all
up."
my money whenever someone dies.
She forgives all the people that are kicked out. She's like, okay, you can come in just 'cause
Yeah.
it's a funeral.
There's always one person like fucking
She's been
like
kicked
dude,
out.
I'm kicked, and then that person that got admit they're kicked out of yesterday is like, dude, I'm not allowed in there. I'm like, dude, it's a funeral. It's
a funeral. Of course
you
you're
know
allowed
they
in.
lift that
There
roll
was
for
like-
the funeral.
My mom will let you in.
There was
for
like
this.
3
Absolutely.
dudes like that at the last Kenai.
Yeah,
After your home, there was like 3 dudes like, man, I can't go in there. I
God.
think Schuster was one of them.
yeah, comedy shows and funerals. That's it. They'll get the band lifted for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, when I see people begging to get in the comedy show, like begging my mom, I'm like, just let them fucking in,
Yeah,
please.
what the-
This is more embarrassing.
What
watching
did
them
you
beg.
do to fucking get kicked out banned from this place?
To have
What
my
did you do?
mother,
Right.
to have my mother of all people, be like, they're too much. Like, what the fuck did they do?
I've done some weird shit at yesterday's. I've never been kicked. Well, one time I was kicked out, but it wasn't like a lasting kick out.
Yeah,
It was just like, go home.
Anthony, you've had enough tonight.
closing time.
Yeah, it's
Wrap up the tab.
closing
I mean,
time.
yesterday's an old school bar. They used to have like dudes' phone numbers on a wall, and they'd call their wives to come get them. Like, all right, time to come get 'em.
Hey, Steve's all fucked up again.
Yeah, Jack's down here on a Tuesday, fucking getting a little crazy. Come get him.
You think any of them dudes are like, yeah, I got to go to the funeral home and it's like an excuse to get out of the house, or like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's dudes
I'll
that go
put
to
a suit
funerals
on
of
and they
people
just
that
go to
don't even know.
yesterday's. Yeah.
Like in Sopranos, Junior
She's like,
Soprano. with
Yeah.
every
I didn't know you knew Steve. Like, me and Steve grew up together. What are you talking about? We was Cub Scouts. And then you got to go to the funeral, get hammered at yesterday's.
Yeah, it's a fortunate spot for a bar, that's for sure.
Across from a funeral home.
Only when people
Who'd
die.
have thunk it?
Yeah.
You know?
NASA, so all this alien talk,
I seen this.
NASA put out a statement that like the aliens, we might not be able to fuck the aliens. Listen.
What?
If I have a chance to fuck an alien,
Oh, you have to.
sorry, Lenny, I'm gonna fuck that alien. Who wanted fucking alien?
They were trying to say in the article that due to the 60s and 70s, because of Star Trek, what they made them look like, they were like, they're probably not going to look like that. Like, no shit.
I mean, dude, Alien was like one of the first movies I jerked off to.
Yeah, but they're saying they're like real aliens don't look
Aren't
like.
going to be hot like that.
No, they're saying
Sigourney Weaver.
they're like lizard. They're like lizard
Is
people.
that who? Is that who? Did I make that up? Is that?
No, that's her.
Is that her?
He's like, dude, is
That's
Jack?
funny you remember that.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
He's
Like,
like, dude, is Jack talking about the alien dick again?
I don't know. It's a weird thing to put out there. Like, hey guys, if these aliens do come, like, don't fuck them. Like, dude, that's the first thing.
They're prepping
People
us.
try to fuck everything.
Do they know? Are they that far
fuck are you
along with
talking
these? Like,
I don't
they
know.
got to have a couple of them.
See, I
They
would,
got to have a couple.
I would more so think
They're
that,
definitely fucking them too.
that we don't have a choice. I think they're gonna want to fuck us, and we can't do anything about it.
I mean, I don't
right?
blame
Like,
them.
Right? Like
They come
aliens,
to this
Yeah.
podcast
they gotta be
right
way
now.
smarter than us, right?
Yeah, if they got here, yeah.
They got here, we ain't getting
Right.
there, so you got
That's
to
what
figure
I'm
they're
saying.
smarter. Yeah.
So what are they like? We have to take one for the team. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like it is what
I'm
it is.
sorry, Rosa. Alien wants to have sex.
Yeah, but what
I
if
got
the
to
aliens are like they want to bang us?
What if they want
If
to
they're
bang
like a
you?
little glow
Yeah,
worm
I don't
guy.
know.
Well, like isn't that like
Yeah,
every
that's-
movie that
that's
they
weird.
get probed?
They're like
like
3
we get
foot.
probed.
Yeah.
So like, what do we have to like? We don't have a choice. Like we either get fucked or.
Yeah, what if all the girls have dicks? Like all the alien girls want to bang
Me
me.
too.
I would do it.
Yeah. Hey, it was an alien. You know? Everybody was doing it. The room was dark.
It was the 20s, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, dude,
Dude, it was right after COVID. Shit was crazy.
this is what I mean, dude. They go off the ledge talking about dicks again.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's gay to fuck an alien. I'll put that out there. I think an alien.
They might not even have a gender. You don't know.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean.
Non-binary.
Yeah. Cisgender. Yeah.
You only live once, as the kids say.
YOLO.
Brother in arms, Washington man, dude. Washington, PA just makes this fucking podcast.
Podcast.
What goes on up there, dude?
There's something in
They're
the air.
just like, what the fuck are
It's
these
a crazy
people do?
place to live up there.
I mean, how many people live in Washington, PA? Like 50?
No.
Just
no.
75 psychopaths.
No, in the city part of it, there's a lot. I mean, it's very condensed.
What do you
Most-
consider a city in Washington?
Where the
Yeah, the-
courthouse.
The Meadows?
No,
The-
there's a
Yeah,
court.
exactly.
The Chi-Chi's Pizzeria, wherever the fuck that thing's
No,
called.
no, that's on the outskirts. You got the courthouse, the homeless shelter, the projects, and like 4 bars. Like
So
that's
is the
the
call?
city.
Is W&J in? Is
It's right next to the projects.
okay. So is that next to the courthouse and all that
Yeah.
shit? Then so that's part of downtown. Is
Yeah.
the college and everything.
Yeah,
Man, they do wild shit up there.
yeah.
So anyway, a dude, I guess a rumor was going by, roomed his engine. Guy in Washington, PA didn't like it, turned his hose on him. My man got arrested. Like, dude, if a guy's in front of your house, especially in Washington, PA, revving his motorcycle, you could hose that mother. Dude, if he got arrested for fucking turning a hose on him, they might have really came down on me for firing that basketball from 3
Yeah.
stories up, fucking
Yeah.
at that fucking guy.
Yeah.
You missed that episode, Matt, because you never listened to the show before. But Jack has constant problems with the rumors on Southside, and he fucking fired a basketball at one of their heads.
I didn't,
Really?
I didn't connect, but like it was a warning shot.
You let him
I
know.
let him know, like, dude, enough of this shit, and it's just been worse since.
And then they came back like 45 deep, rooming in front of his
It's like a
house.
fucking episode of fucking Creed in front of my house or fucking a Meek Mill video. It's fucking insane. It's fucking, this,
Dudes came out with quads and shit.
this dude had, oh yeah, for real. But yeah, this dude had enough and turned the hose on him. Good old
Did
Washington.
he get fucked up? The guy on the motorcycle? Did he fall off?
No,
got
I think,
wet.
He got wet. I think the big bag rumor called the cops on him.
What a
Like,
pussy.
Yeah, tough guy in your
You
vest.
think my leather jacket is shrinking as we speak.
Yeah, you know this can't get this wet. Fucking jerk
I have
off.
watermarks all over my leather. My Rough Riders leather.
Dude, this next story, you sent me this video. It's nuts.
Which one's this?
The senior class.
Yeah, half the senior class fucking got suspended for forking the football field. And so I thought this was like something like, this is going to be something like super cool. Like, well, man, what's forking? What are these kids up to now? They stick plastic forks in the fucking football field. That's it. That was their big senior prank. Just
I thought
fucking
it
high
meant
school.
fucking when you know.
Yeah, I thought it was
Those rebels.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be something nuts. And fucking, this fucking high school suspended half the senior class, like almost all the senior class, because they forked the fucking infield.
I wonder how they determined like who was guilty. Like the day after.
That's what I was. There was a lot of snitching going on.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking turning on each other. Like, you know what, Brian? Mom works in the cafeteria.
She was handing out forks like nobody's business.
Yeah, whatever happened to like getting drunk and like finger banging each
I'm
other.
trying to even think about anything we did. I think one dude did, like,
Drugs.
the one dude they wouldn't let come to the graduation because he like just pulled his pants down in front of the buses leaving.
No, the best
That was like
the best one was
I'm not gonna say their name.
a buddy of ours. Remember, he flooded the fucking upstairs science labs and it like leaked into the
Yeah,
library.
he pulled like the emergency shower.
and then like
fucking thing.
plugged
Wow.
everything up though, and
He
it like
flooded the
ruined
library.
the
Yeah.
library.
Yeah.
That was a well placed prank.
See,
I don't even know if that's a prank. That's
I
just-
can't even
that's-
say his name. He might he
that's
might
like
go to
still
jail.
big
my senior class, I think we were the last ones at North Hills to not get a senior week because of the class before us, because we had like memorial trees for people who passed away, and they took chainsaws and just fucking carved them up, cut them in half. Bro, they threw bricks through our cafeteria window. They spray painted seniors 06 on the fucking ground, but they forgot the I, so it said seniors. So like we never got anything, man.
Yeah, dudes let
Pretty
some,
ruthless. That's
definitely
the
let
war
some
to
like
the
animals
forks.
off. There was the crickets, and then I think someone got a hold of a pig.
No, remember
The go-kart, driving the go-kart through the school.
That's
That
the
was
same guy that fucking.
Yeah.
That's the same guy that fucking poisoned
Yeah.
the lab. What about when they sprayed all the fucking pepper spray on the fucking radiators
Yeah,
and
it was-
the annex? Like, you idiots! Everybody is suffering from this. Like,
That was a rough one.
I
Yeah,
can't.
that
I
was
can't
a-
feel my esophagus.
That was like when they poured milk on the radiators, dude. Everybody suffered from that. That was fucking terrible.
That's not funny.
Yeah, it's just like
You're
when
a
they
piece of shit.
they-
That was
they
like every
bring
day.
a gun.
I don't even know if that was like pranks.
No,
That was just like
yeah.
people being bored.
Well,
at
yeah,
school.
well, I liked when someone would bring a gun to school, and then we
Sorry,
would
what?
we would fucking they would get caught with the gun, and we'd have to go through metal detectors in the front, and it would take like 3 hours to get in the fucking school. So like, dude, there was a month. I think it might have been my senior year, but like we just like the whole like we missed like 2 periods for the month straight because these metal detectors it was just pandemonium. They had like 1 or 2 metal detectors trying to get all these kids through alder ice. It was
No,
fucking
the best
nuts.
was when they used to start a fire in the garbage can and throw like some duster in it, and it would like a mushroom cloud to the third floor. I swear to
Like
God, there's
spray
still
paint,
there's still
yeah.
like carbon stains against alder ice's fucking thing.
throwing those fucking desks out the fucking 4th floor window.
Dude,
I don't
somebody,
know.
remember somebody
And
at
like we hung
Tilbury?
out, we're idiots because we hung out there, and someone stoned him. Like, this is where we hang out.
It'd be
You're
like
gonna
50
kill
feet
somebody
away,
you
and
know.
a desk would
Oh
just
my
stick into
God.
the ground.
Just explode.
Dude, remember they like somebody threw a couch out
Yeah.
on Tilbury and they
Yeah.
brought it over and lit that fucking thing on fire.
I mean,
No,
you
no.
have to like that.
Listen,
on fire.
the funniest was the fucking custodian. He was like putting it out with like a pump, like like fire extinguisher, like pumped up water. He's like, "Why don't you sons of bitches just lay on it? Go ahead, lay on it." What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I just seen a viral video. These kids, it was like I guess their last day of school, and like they literally like let thousands and tens of thousands pieces of paper fly out from like the 4th floor down. It was so much paper, it was insane. I'm like, dude, who has to clean that up?
Oh, that custodian's
Eh,
furious.
Furious. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's fucking insane.
I'd quit.
Yeah, like listen, that's not my job. Whoever okayed this, because they were like doing some weird little like fucking cheer and it was definitely like a sanctioned event, and they just
fuck
threw
that.
about 50,000 pieces of paper on the ground from like the top floor. It was fucking crazy. It was a waterfall of paper. I've never seen anything like it.
Someone had to clean it
You
up.
never see anything like if I was a custodian, I started punching kids in the face.
Well, that's what I was thinking about, like how the dude did the upper deckers in rehab. You can't do that in city schools because there's no tank.
Yeah,
and a
Yeah,
toilet.
they have no dummies.
Yeah.
Dude, in St. Rosilia's, we used to we'd have to wear like dress shoes, so we would fucking we would drag the front and the back of our feet, and it would leave these big black
Yeah.
marks all
Yeah.
over. Dude, they were all over the school. And Razor Ramon was our fucking custodian.
Razor.
If he caught you doing it, he'd grip you up like, dude, fuck. Razor, there was like a half a year where Razor Ramon was just fucking buffing floors because dudes would just drag their feet when they got down to, from one end of the hall to the other. Dude. It
Razor
was
might hit
fucking
you,
insane.
too. He
Dude,
might- he might
dude,
strike you.
I seen him go crazy
I
on
was gonna
people before.
say.
And I always liked Razor, so I never
Yeah.
did it. but
Didn't
I
you
was-
work for him?
Work for Razor?
Yeah, oh, that was Maison. That was Maison.
Does this guy
yeah.
look like Razor?
Looks
Ramon?
yeah,
Exactly like Razor.
Exactly. He do it exactly like you gotta see a picture of him.
Hey yo.
Yeah, old Razor.
The one
fucking
time I
hated that.
had a lawnmower in the back of my truck, and I seen Razor, and he was like, "What, are you cutting grass now too?" Like, I'm just in a red light, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Just
were
my
you
own
so
buddy thing.
mad? I'm gonna cut my dad's grass, asshole. Was that a big deal?
It's working on his turf.
Dude.
He flicked his fucking toothpick in my eye.
Oye, ve, Chico.
He loved that nickname. He started calling him that, and like
Oh,
there,
yeah.
there was no like,
That's a
hey,
cool
don't call me
nickname.
that. He
That's a
leaned
cool
right into that.
nickname.
fucking
That's a
thing,
cool
yeah.
nickname, man.
He's like, yeah, you're right, machismo.
He even let the back of his hair curl
Yeah,
out.
yeah, he had a mullet
Yeah.
with a perm.
I don't know if this is true. We're gonna say it is. So Theo Vaughn fucking had an Instagram story saying that Governor Newsom, the governor of California,
Yeah.
wants to give all the homeless people in California, which is like homeless situation in California, from what I hear, is insane right now.
Yeah, it's
Crocodile
ridiculous.
Crocodile Dundee put a fucking like a warning shot. I guess they're like starting to like tent around his house, and he put like
Who you talking
a
about? Paul
note up-
Hogan?
Paul Hogan, yeah. Fucking
He's an-
put, like,
man, he's a
like
national
this is
legend.
my house, not your house. So I put this crazy fucking. So like they're surrounding the Crocodile Dundee.
He's like,
You don't like
that's
that.
not a knife. This is a knife.
Fuck.
I knew you were going to say that.
And so Newsom wants to give all the homeless people swords.
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 Yeah.
So they have something to protect themselves. Like, dude, where do you get all these swords at?
First of all, what is this, the Dark Ages?
Yeah, that's what I think.
What are you, a knight?
That
Did you knight me?
right there is population control. If you get a million homeless people with swords, 3 weeks there's going to be 500,000.
Survival of the fittest.
500,000 homeless people with swords.
Yeah, but there's gonna be a lot of like normal people casualties there too.
There's a price to pay.
You know what? That's the cost of doing business, babe.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of the homeless?
Dude, I'm all for thinking outside the box. Man. I don't know what the fuck this guy's
Swords ain't it.
Look, like in Mount Lebanon, like we're gonna call the deers. Like, hey, we're gonna call the homeless population. You can shoot them with a bow and arrow, but no guns.
like the deer in Mount Lebanon.
Yeah, like when they cage us, yeah.
Bag him and tag him.
How many licenses
Yeah,
you got?
I got 10 homeless people.
I
tagged.
got a 4-point over there on, down the run. The
They're
other
gonna
day.
give all the homeless people these fucked up ass swords and just like send like samurai guys out just start fucking cutting down homeless people to California.
Like, this is our
again.
ninja force.
So this made me think what would be like the coolest weapons for like homeless people to have, and we could just do a little draft here. Well, I think there's 5 of us, so we'll do 2 each. So we'll go around, pick the coolest weapon you think. Or if you were homeless, what weapon would you pick? And everybody keep track of their own answers because I don't got a pen or paper. Matt, you're the guest. You can go first. If you were homeless, what's your first grab?
So like I didn't know it was gonna be a real weapon. I thought it was just like you use anything.
Oh yeah,
anything.
Get creative.
Very loose rules here.
So I would go with like an old English 40, and like because here's why. Because like if you don't have to fight anybody, you can drink from it. You know what I mean? When you do buy it, you get a paper bag. So if you go to a bank and you want to rob somebody, they always have a gun in a paper bag so they don't know what you have. And then if not, you can just break it over someone's fucking head. You
That's
know
like
what
a
I mean?
Swiss Army 40.
Yeah,
Swiss Army.
very
I like that.
versatile.
Yeah,
It's a
versatile.
good pick. I like
not
the
bad.
thought that you put into that.
That's thinking out of the box right there.
Yeah.
Johnny, what do
Dude,
you got?
my first thought with like homeless was like that dude from In Living Color who had like the jar, shit and piss.
That's fuck. That's mine.
Like I'm saying, like the little like mini jars, like like grenades. You know what I mean? Like they're like jars of shit and piss, like grenades.
Yeah. Yep.
Bombs you way.
That's where my mind went directly to.
Yeah, that was gonna be my fucking. I should have said me next.
That was,
Yeah, that's a good one, dude. Just because one, you don't even have, like, you're probably not even gonna have to use it because like if you fucking pull out a piss the shit jar on anybody,
Like a ball, like a
Okay,
ball
dude,
top
fucking
cocktail.
never
With a
mind.
big turd in it.
Never mind. Shirley, what do you got?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna go sleeve knife, dude. Like the one that shoots out of your fucking sleeve of your fucking shirt, bro. Boom.
The old sleeve.
Sleeve knife.
Yeah.
Spring-loaded sleeve knife.
I like it.
Everybody has one of those. You get them at Trader Jack's.
Dude,
Call them paperweights.
Dude, the most dangerous thing a homeless person can have is a fucking bus pass. I was going. I mean, dude, it's like you're in the Matrix. If you got a bus pass, you can move around a little bit. You got a place to crash. You can fucking slice someone with it, dude. Bus pass all the way, dude. Every homeless dude that's gonna survive out there got a bus pass.
Okay. Bus pass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with pepper spray. I figure like you don't want to catch a murder. You don't want to you don't want to go to jail forever. I mean, you're homeless, so who really cares if you go to jail? I guess
You
But,
can
like,
spice up the
fucking-
dumpster food.
Yeah, yeah, could be a little seasoning. So I'm thinking like one of those like major like cans of like fucking spray. I mean, you get it
Like bear spray.
Yeah, bear spray. You get it. It doesn't matter if you're
You
allowed
hit
to.
it or not.
You're allowed to mace a chick. So like, fucking, you can mace girls, you can mace guys, fucking pretty much animals.
you're into.
Yeah, children, whoever the fuck you want to hit with that. That's what you do. So I think that's gonna be my pick. Yeah, just a little mace. Matt, what do you got?
So I would go with, and I'm actually, it's ironic because I only thought we needed one, but I looked at my shirt and then I thought of an episode. I'm wearing Rocco's Modern Life, and I don't know if you remember, like the big heads or whatever would smash each other over the head with those parking meters. And I was like, that would be great too, because you could put them in front of some dude's fucking car too, and he'd be like, oh shit, I got to put change in this too, so you can make money
It's a golden goose.
and kill people at the same time. So I'd go with a parking meter.
You're going very versatile here.
Yeah.
You're going with my head spinning here.
Yeah,
I
that's real
gotta-
creative.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit you with a flamethrower.
It's a good one.
That is, yeah.
That's a good one.
I can cook my
yeah.
beans.
Dude, somebody gets on your nerves, you just burn them up real quick.
Yeah,
get 'em out of
like
your
Joey just said, you
Clear
could
the-
cook with it,
yeah.
like fucking.
that's a good
Yeah, I
one.
really
That's a
like
good
that
one.
one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's pretty good.
Clear the area.
Yeah.
Number 2 is always the hardest, Anthony.
Yeah, I don't actually even fucking have
You
one.
better come up with one.
Jesus Christ, you guys left me fucking. All right, a candlestick in the library. No, I can't even think of it. What's another?
Just say
fucking-
gun, Anthony.
A gun's so easy though.
Oh, you said gun.
Okay, an unloaded gun, so I can just pistol whip you with it. I don't want to
Alright.
kill anybody.
So just a brick.
A brick is a good one. You know,
Yeah.
you get a couple of them, you build a house.
All right. Yeah.
I can't believe no one said this one yet. Fucking hammer.
You're just gonna go with hammer?
A hammer works.
Yeah.
What are you, a carpenter?
Yours
It does.
It does.
Yeah. I wouldn't call that a hammer.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with your hammer?
With my hammer,
Yeah. Well, your homeless hammer.
Come on, Thor.
beat someone over the head with it. What do you mean?
All right.
Yeah, hammers are for beating.
I was thinking. So I think I was gonna go like a ninja star because that way you could conceal it, but you could also hunt with it too. So you see like nice size rat or like a fucking nice like size squirrel.
That's a good
fucking
one.
ninja star it. You fucking get it back and then.
No, you need a boomerang to get it back.
Well, no, if you hit the rat
Should've
or
said
whatever,
boomerang.
and then it
Hit the
sticks in it,
rat.
yeah, then you fucking call up Johnny like, hey, I got dinner. We flamethrower that
right.
that fucking bitch,
Yeah.
and we're good to go.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So I had Mace and Ninja Star. What you have?
Bus passing hammer.
I
Surely.
just
Yeah,
had
you sound like the worst porn star ever.
like I'll go to bus passing the hammer. Who's trying to moon?
Would you?
I don't even know what
You
I
had a brick and a
the first one was good. It was
Yeah, the
sleeve knife.
sleeve knife.
sleeve knife.
Sleeve
Johnny
knife,
had flamethrower and
And the shit grenade.
shit grenade.
I like your shit.
I think that's the number one pick.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Grenade.
I was gonna say like colostomy bag, but it's all the same sale.
Get it back.
Yeah.
Colostomy bag. It's tomato.
Matt, what were your two?
I got a 40 of Old E, and then I got a parking meter.
Yeah. No, I think we nailed that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Dude, I would if homeless people weren't like so homeless and like you didn't want to be around them. I would love to have a homeless
If
person
they
in
didn't
there.
smell so
and
terrible,
they could
I'd
just
have
like
them
they
on.
would just, yeah. If they had better hygiene, they'd be okay.
They'd be like, "You're wrong.
But,
You're
like-
wrong. You're wrong."
I want some guy that's been on the street for like 20 years. Like, dude, what kind
Yeah.
of makeshift weapons do you put together? Because like,
Dude, I
they
mean,
gotta
you
be
live
pretty
in
good.
Southside, dude. It's
Yeah,
not
you're
too
gonna have
hard
to go
find.
man on the street for us, Jack.
Yeah, no.
This dude, I was in Southside, and he built a little tent around like one of them sidewalk trees. Yeah, I mean, that's where he's living.
This is South now.
Yeah,
Dude, by the way, they're back in Southside. They are posted.
He was
the
like,
fuck.
"Hey,
they were gone for so fucking long because I mean nobody's on the street. You can't beg. But they I don't know where they hung out for the past year and a half.
They
but
might
they
have went down south.
they all maybe
If
they
this
all
dude
got
gonna-
together.
If this dude got a hut around a tree, I mean, he's doing pretty good. He's like, "Hey, take off your shoes when you step in the foyer."
So, like, my thing with homeless people, and I don't know, like, two things. One, do you believe the homeless people that have pets? Are they
No.
really homeless?
No.
And second,
if you
there's
are-
a lot of fake homeless.
And
in
if you are, you're a
2021.
terrible fucking pet owner.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you're like, it's so fucked up because like they know that I'll give money for that dog to
And
get
you
pizza.
could starve to
but
death.
fuck
Yeah,
that
exactly,
dude
yeah.
for letting that dog be in that
I'll
situation.
be like, dude, let the dog in my car. Got some milk bones in the back. You go fuck yourself.
Dude, there was a.
Do you know, like, if you like fucking to catch a predator for homeless people in Southside, have you ever like seen dudes just get up and get into like a fucking Kia Optima and dip out?
I've heard stories, like especially like working for the city. They like there'd be like guys like, dude, he parks his ride over here and he's there every fucking day. Like,
What a
fucking-
piece! You deserve to get your
Dude,
balls kicked.
I was in Northside the other day, and like this dude, he was probably like 25 years old, completely normal looking, had like a red like button up on, like a decent pair of shoes and jeans, and I'm like, cuz nobody's giving you. There's no way people are giving you money, dude.
The shoes,
Even if you
give it
are.
away.
Yeah.
Like, even if you are homeless, dude, like, why are you presenting yourself like you're not? Like, rub
Yeah,
your
but-
face in some fucking dirt.
That's what I mean.
You know
like,
what I mean? Like,
You got a nice pair
Are
of New
you too
Balances
good
on,
to be
dude. I'm up
homeless?
for it.
yeah, like, because the one time I got pissed off because I saw this dude holding a homeless sign, and behind it he was texting on an iPhone, and it was like, yo, fuck this dude, because I'm thinking like, okay, the guy can charge the phone in multiple places, but how's this dickhead paying his bill?
Yeah, like how many minutes you got?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I will say this though. Like a lot of times, you'll see homeless people using phones around libraries because it's free Wi-Fi and Starbucks and shit like that. Like that's a lot of where the homeless use their
But
phones.
you still
at.
gotta pay for your fucking.
No, you
plan.
don't.
yeah, you get a free phone.
No, you can get a free phone, and even an iPhone,
Fuck, I should have been.
you can use apps like Messenger and stuff, and like yeah, you can still communicate with your drug
I
dealer.
don't feel
Thought I'm
bad
doing
for
it all
them.
wrong, but I'm doing it all wrong.
I don't feel bad for them at all now.
Yeah, fuck them. I'll feed your dog.
Yeah, if you don't want to leave the library or Oakland, you can live the rest of your
Yeah.
life.
Living like a king.
Have everything you need.
You got a
I
fucking
could
sleeve
drop you off
knife.
on the way home.
You got a fake Burger King across the street. Like, you're ready to go.
What more do you want?
Oh fuck! All right, well let's take a little break here, Zebra. What do you think?
All right, everybody, we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back with more Greenfield's Finest podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going everybody. Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast and what's grinding our gears. Who's going to get us started this week? It's going to be Johnny Cheek Busting Risotto.
There's so many things that aggravate me. But the main thing this week was, all right, I think I had the birthday party. I had to work on Saturday. The party starts at 3. I get off early. I do everything all week to be ready. So I come home, I pick up all the pizzas, and I come and look, and the beer is just sitting on the fucking garage floor. But the White Claws that I bought, they're in the refrigerator.
They're frosty.
And then my girl's like, "Did you pick up ice?" I'm like, "No, you didn't say to pick up ice. I picked up, everything else." You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck wouldn't you put the beers like in the fridge,
Or at least half
or
and
half and half?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
so that pissed me off. Then Dave came over and made fun of me for having warm beer, and Paul. And
He's like, dude, what are we gonna do? Drink all these warm beers, bro?
yeah, he's like, "What is this, Germany? You drink warm beer?" I'm like, dude. Then I came back out. I'm like running around still doing shit. And I hear
You couldn't hit anybody else. Say, hey, grab some ice.
dude, she had like 3 people come over and help her. Like literally, I came home, took a shower, and there's people at my house. Like, I was running late.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I came back out, like I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. And Dave told everybody that came to the house, like he's like,
Dave
dude,
would never have warm beer.
dude, and he wouldn't let me live it down.
He was like, do you believe this
Dude,
Dude, Dave sends Carl down like days before to make sure
I
the beer
know.
is cold.
I
That's
guess
a
it's partly my fault. I should have just hooked.
You should
the
have
lead
got
on it.
Carl to hook it
That's
up.
fucking. That's putting the claws in there, like not even like a half a case
Like,
of
give
Miller
me a
Lite.
Dude,
six-
there was like, dude, she like threw like 3 Miller Lights in the freezer because she knew like
You were going
Paul was there, like people were coming over. They want a cold beer.
She's like, first
It's like
3 are on
90
me.
degrees.
Yeah.
He's like, there's nothing like a warm beer on a hot day.
Yeah, so when you drink it, it like foams in your mouth.
Yeah, then he's like, yeah.
Right in your mouth,
Oh,
up your
dude,
nose. Like,
it's not refreshing at all.
yeah,
Nothing
no.
about that is refreshing.
I'm glad I fucking wasn't invited to that.
Is it on me now?
Yeah.
All right, dude. So, like during the COVID thing, you go to any fucking convenience store, gas station, anything, and they have like the like plexiglass thing with the little like mail slot in it.
Yeah.
You hand your money, that's cool. You know what burns my fucking nuts is when I hand you money and then like I reach through the mail slot to give you money and then you give it back to me, drop it on the fucking counter. Like, motherfucker, pick that up and hand it to me. Like, I didn't throw the fucking 20 in the fucking. I didn't make a paper airplane and throw it in the window.
with a little cup
In
is,
their
they
def-
said it.
No, I'm saying like just in a regular store, like you have to like.
They don't
put
want to touch your
in it.
hand.
Yeah.
In their defense, they don't want to touch your hand.
I don't give a fuck. You have fucking. You're touching my money, dude. You touch my money barehanded. Everything that's on me is on my money. All right.
No,
Calm down.
Hey
I mean,
Jack,
I
go back
guess.
to Trader Joe's, you fucking nerd.
When I was making rum and cokes, I'd put unless it was like wet or something like that, I'd put it on the fucking bar. One, just because mostly people order drinks.
Okay,
and they're not
that's
paying,
a bar.
They're
That's
not
a
paying
bar.
attention.
That's a bar. People are drunk and
But
they're
it's still
shit
the
on bar.
same concept.
It's Kogos, bro. It's
Yeah.
Kogos.
You don't want to touch you.
Why don't you
man.
pay with a debit card, dude? What is this, 19 fucking 80?
Yeah. Yeah. And they're spending your $2 bills.
Yeah, right, dude.
You got
I-
them Susan B.
Yeah,
Anthony.
I try to go there with a sack of silver dust and nobody gives me nothing. Yeah, I hate when you don't put my money back in my hand. Like, what are you?
They had a
me?
fucked up piece of plexiglass. Like, didn't like I couldn't get I forget where I was at, but I like couldn't get my hand under it, and I reached around to like pay.
And you're the bad guy.
And fucking they looked at me like I was like pulling a gun on them.
Like, oh my
this is
God.
fucking
Yeah, they
crazy.
sprayed you with Lysol and shit. Like, come
Yeah.
on, dude. I just give me my change in my hand like a normal human being. It's called do unto others.
I mean, we did some real stupid shit with this COVID shit. We're gonna look back on this like probably in like 2 months and be like, dude,
No,
you
not
remember
we.
this?
Not we.
That's what I'm not looking forward to that fucking like when people are like
That
"Dude,
episode?
You remember when we did this for COVID? You remember when we did that? Like that was weird, and people are going viral with their stupid tweets.
Right.
Nothing gets me more mad than fucking a stupid viral tweet.
Set
Fucking
your
hate
gear
it.
grinder.
It's not, but it should.
It's one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them. What
Yeah.
you got, Z-Bird?
Last night I fell asleep like kind of early. My mom texted me, "Hey," because she called me. I was sleeping, and she texted me, "Call me back. It's real important."
Oh boy.
So I'm like, "Fuck." So I call her back like today. She don't answer. Then I call like she don't get back to me after work. Finally, I get a hold of her. Mom, what's going on? Oh, nothing. Well, you texted me last night. Call me back. It's real important. She was like, "Yeah, I can't remember." So I'm
So
like,
nobody's dead.
How important was it?
I'm like, so I'll get to. I'm like, are you serious? And I was like, I was thinking about this all day at work. Like, I was wondering, like, what was real important. You like, she's like, I don't know. I can't remember. Huh? I don't know. If I remember, I'll let you know. 5 minutes later, she goes, you know what it is? She's like, I got a bar for my backyard. but it's like 300 pounds, and we can't get it off this truck. Can you help us get it?
How'd you get it on there?
I said, what the fuck are you talking about? She's
Yeah,
like,
what do you mean a bar? Like,
She got a pool back here, a little inflatable pool for a kid. She's a 60-year-old woman, and she lays in this pool by herself with a float noodle. And then now they're putting a bar back there. Apparently, it weighs 300 pounds. That some dude sold her for $70. That she got off Facebook Marketplace. But
is Chrissy's E just having smashers back here?
So,
I could have sold a bar for $50.
so I said that the one day Nubs was like, I heard music. I'm like, you jamming? He's like, no, that's your mom back there. So my mom has a
Pool season.
So like it's in someone's parking spot. She owns this parking spot now. She's having like landscaping done around this parking spot. Like try to hire Rosado and Sons to come down, cut down trees and shit. She's like, it's ruining her shade. And it wasn't even her tree. I'm like, Mom, first off, you're renting this place. You can't cut down their tree because the sun isn't hitting your parking spot. She said, this is where my pool's
You
at.
mean the pool?
Yeah.
Not the parts, but the pool.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
It's real important. That's wild.
Dude, so Nubs like every day, like he just lets it go. He's like, yeah, your mom, like your 60-year-old mom, yeah, she's a party animal. 65. God bless her though, you know.
Yeah, right.
She's having pool parties at noon. You know, like sometimes she'll sneak around and she'll like have her sunglasses
Smoking joints.
smoking a joint, go margaritas. She's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I just stopped to get lunch. and
I
back
came
to
over for a swim, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm getting a pizza bagel like everybody else.
the 6 inches of water. She's like, I thought I heard you because she can hear everything through the fan in the back of Capizzuto's. It's just fucking nuts.
Oh, fuck, Matt,
God
what you
bl-
got?
I'm sick of social media influencers. I fucking hate them all. I think they're terrible. Like I keep seeing all these motivational speakers, like all these motivational quotes and like stories on Instagram. It's like you're literally a fucking fashion bug shift manager. And you're gonna tell me about waking up to the grind and working hard. It's like you haven't worked for like 6 fucking months because of COVID. You haven't done shit. Also, Pittsburgh dad, I hate his guts. Let me be honest. I don't like him. I hate how people associate that with being Pittsburgh. Like, I don't even think is he even from here? Like, isn't he from
I
like
don't know, yeah.
Ohio?
From Munhall, I think.
Munhall?
He grew up in Munhall.
And then he
really?
moved to LA. He became a failed actor. The only funny video this dickhead has ever had is when he was literally at a bar, blackout drunk. Did you ever see it?
I seen it when he was talking about it's American sport.
Yeah, he gets all. This is like the real him. He gets blackout drunk and he's watching the Penguins play, and the Steelers are losing like Thursday Night Football to the Ravens, and everybody's heckling him because they know it's really him, but they're like kind of baiting him. And he's like, well, the Pens are still good. And he's like, fuck them. He's like, that's a fucking Canadians and Russians. Fuck them. He's like, this is America. This is a baseball city. When the fuck has this been a baseball city?
Didn't the
dude?
Bucks just use like 22-1 the other day or some shit?
20.
Dude, I
Yeah.
thought that was.
That's a tit scraping.
And I like asked somebody. I was like, dude, that wasn't real, wasn't there? Oh yeah, no, that was real.
2 grand slams in one
Yeah.
game, yeah.
I saw a great tweet though because it was Atlanta, and they said, "Well, we were hoping that you were up 28-3 so we could come back and beat you." That was pretty clever.
Pittsburgh.
Obviously, Pittsburgh dad didn't come up with that.
No, yeah, and that's like I never hear him doing anything else besides the Does he still make the Pittsburgh Dad videos?
He does like when something big happens. Other than that, he just does meet and greets at like old Ames's. And
But he says like
He
the
just-
same 3 things. Like he
It's
has
the
like
same
the tag.
shit.
It's not anything
every
new,
time.
yeah.
And like so we tried to for your fundraiser, like I tried to like get him to kick my ass because I mean look at me, anybody could. And I was like, why not, dude? And he didn't respond to it. And it's like because I just think he's a big phony, dude. Like he doesn't do anything as far as him being like talented. Like this is a true story. He was headlining the Pittsburgh Improv like 6-7 years ago. And like he's the one that's going to be walking out of there with like 10 G's or whatever he's going to make. And
As the Pittsburgh Dad, or was he just
as
a comic?
Pittsburgh Dad,
Okay.
yeah, because they want to see him, and so they have Crawford, you know, to fucking open up for him. And I'm like, oh man, like if you've ever seen Crawford perform, he's a beast. Like you're not going to be able to follow this dude. And so he goes to Pittsburgh, or Pittsburgh Dad goes, hey man, like can you do like 30 or 40 before I go up there? And Bill goes, what are you going to do? And the guy was like 10, 15.
Well, that was good. I was going to ask, like, how
Then I'm
fucking,
the headliner.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're 4-minute videos
Yeah.
or whatever. Like, what the fuck? I can't even imagine what that dude could do live.
I couldn't
Hey,
listen
hey,
to that.
Deb, you gonna fucking like? It's just like he's the worst.
It's the
man.
same joke over and over and
and
over.
we said this before here, like That's not a real Pittsburgh dad. It's like a suburb good parent. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The real
That's
Pittsburgh
Brady
dad.
bunch.
Yeah.
If you want a Roseanne Pittsburgh
Yeah,
dad.
yeah.
Have Aussie Joe in here. He'll slap everybody in this room.
And then go do a bump.
Yeah, right. He'll come in a piss steaming drunk and slap all of
Yeah,
us.
dude, like a Pittsburgh dad like mine. My dad would fucking go to the Brighton Inn and Big Cat Pats and put the utilities in my name when I was fucking 5 years old, like, dude, and not come to my games.
My
when I-
credit's ruined.
It's a Pittsburgh dad.
That's funny.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want a dad from Pittsburgh? Have one that doesn't play catch with you ever.
You should run that joke, dude.
Oh, you know what's funny about that though? The only time my dad ever played catch with me, it was at Riverview Park, and he just so happens to say he lost his wedding ring that day playing football with me. Bro, like
It was premeditated.
Bro.
Dad, you don't
Yeah.
throw left-handed.
He was pounding hole like at the Grove, and like all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, I don't know where my ring went." I'm like, "Dude, you didn't have it on you when you were there."
Yeah, you
He's
really.
like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no one can make you really feel like shit if you
He's
said you
like-
lost it playing at the park with your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's like,
That's an accident.
He's like, Matt, you want to play catch again? Then keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah, pretty much. It's one of those
Want to
things-
go play catch? I'm gonna bring these whores with me.
Yeah. Oh, these are our
Catch these
coaches.
STDs.
dude. Two true stories about my dad, and you'll never believe it. One is, if you've ever met my dad, he's exactly what I say he is on stage. There was a bumper sticker on the back of his truck that said "Honk if you're horny, twice if you feel really nasty." Okay, so he had this up until I was like 10 years old. And so I make the honor roll at Westview, and they give you a bumper sticker. So my dad takes that bumper sticker and puts it on the other side of his bumper, so he wouldn't
You
cover.
can't cover up that gem.
He keeps it.
Yeah. How's he gonna know who's nasty and who's not?
Right?
You gotta know who's.
I
nasty.
have a system. I have a
Yeah.
specific system.
And Fred was so nasty that I used to go in his wallet to try and take money to go to like the candy shop. And one time I found a customized business card that said "Fred Light, Expert Pussy Eater."
That's
Dude,
a legend.
he has 15 of them, and like I didn't know what the fuck.
Do you have
that
one on
meant.
you now?
How did he get
don't.
certified?
I have no idea. But dude,
You went
like,
to Votech.
once I was like 15, 16, and I knew what it really
You're
was.
like, this dude's
I
a
was
man.
like, bro, like. I know about these cards. He's like, yeah, but kid, I'm really fucking good.
He's like, no. Someone made these for me.
Yeah,
No.
this
He's-
isn't
He
self-proclaimed.
got,
Yeah.
no,
I earned this.
People know.
he got them made at the Wildwood flea market, where like Wildwood Highlands was, and he was like, and that was back in the day when like the thicker the business card was, the more
more
badass.
impressive,
Just
Yeah.
passing it out at the
He
bar
had
all,
fucking-
all Friday night.
He wrote it on a piece of cardboard like, here you go.
Oh man, that's pretty good.
It looked like a science project. He slid it over to you.
I got a grinder. I'm so sick of Adam Sandler. Like, dude, I like Adam Sandler. He made funny movies back in the day. Waterboy, fucking Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. They all still hold water to this day. You could still watch him. Very funny guy. Very normal guy. Seems like a very humble guy. Anytime this dude shoots a basketball, it goes fucking viral, dude. Like, I fucking get it. He likes to play basketball.
Yeah,
Who
he like
gives
went,
a fuck?
yeah, he played like a pickup game with
With
Queen.
oversized
Dude,
shorts
I mean,
and like
that's
a
what he
polo.
does. Yeah, that's what he does. He plays basketball. He likes to play basketball. That'd be like anytime, like fucking, you go do something. Like Zebra goes to the flea market, he goes viral. Like,
Maybe
fucking,
one
like,
day.
yeah.
Do you know who tried to sell me a baseball card today? You have no idea.
Yeah.
Michael Zidell.
Yeah, like so he's not a snappy dresser and he likes to
not.
hoop, dude. Who gives a fuck? Like this
That's
is
it.
crazy.
He's a Jewish kid from New
When
York,
pe-
likes basketball.
People are like, dude, he's so cool. Look at him. He's playing basketball. Like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Listen to my podcast, you fucking idiots.
I knew that's
You're
where he was
fucking,
going.
you're
Actually,
fucking entertained by
I've
Adam
been-
in the mid-50s. Adam Sandler's in mid-50s shooting a fucking free throw, but you can't fucking hit the like button on a
You're like, I have
fucking
a
YouTube
million
page.
You're
basketball
missing about
stories.
the greatest podcast ever going on in
Right.
history. You're missing that.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And like, it's not like Adam Sandler's like going there and like calling like fucking TMZ like, "Hey, I'm going to hoop." You know,
Right.
like, he
Just
don't.
follow him.
He just wants. Yeah, he just wants to chill and hoop. Let the fucking guy hoop. Fucking weirdos, and listen to the podcast.
He's been on cruise control for a while. Now, man.
He's rich.
I mean, you watch like his Netflix movies. His Netflix movies should be called, "Hey, we're gonna go somewhere on vacation, and I'm bringing my rich fucking friend."
Yeah, it's me
and
and my
I'm
boys.
fucking a hot wife every
Dude,
movie.
yeah.
dude, look where they filmed like his last like movie.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Paris, Italy,
Hawaii.
That's what they were saying. They were saying
Well,
he was
yeah.
doing that, and he was having all his boys in the movies just like as a paid vacation.
It's a vacation. Yeah.
Paid vacation.
He's like, we're gonna fart underneath the water.
Yeah.
for the
That's
third movie in the row.
Yeah.
Netflix is gonna give us $30 million for it.
We're gonna have
or
our
whatever
token
the
black
fuck.
guy,
Dude,
Chris
got
Rock.
like, he got like $300 million for 3 movies
From Netflix.
from Netflix, and like Netflix throws like ridiculous amount. Remember they were about to give like $200 million for just Friends. Like they
Yeah,
give,
right,
they
right,
give
right,
out
right.
so much money for just nothing, dude.
I don't get how Netflix like.
How do they make money?
I don't get
like
it.
that much because there's no ad space. You never
No.
see commercials.
Zero
Well, they
ads.
started out. I mean, I remember when I started Netflix, it was like $4.99 a month. Now what is it
Sure,
like
and it was like,
$17 a month or some shit?
Well,
Yeah, but all of us are using the same fucking accounts.
Yeah, I definitely still use Mishka.
yeah, I use motherfuckers' accounts.
Dude, I mean, I don't get
I'm
it.
not buying that movie.
I don't know, but yeah, Adam Sandler likes to play basketball. I fucking get it.
But if you would say 10% of the country has Netflix, pays for it, I could say
That's a lot of fucking $15, $16, whatever
month.
it is a month.
Sure.
Right.
But I
And
don't
then they make the movies now, so they're getting all the money. It's not like they're playing other people. Well, I mean, they still play other people's movies, but then now they create their own fucking
Like
movies.
The Irishman. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, how many people switched and got Netflix just
Just
to see that?
and then never
Right.
watch it again.
Right.
And they're too lazy to cancel the subscription.
Dude,
Right.
I
I'm the king of that.
my
I got like 50 of them.
yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I did
I've
that to
had one
fucking.
forever.
This is a true story. I say it's a joke, but Ancestry.com trying to find my dad, and like I swear to God, I was on it for like 6 months to find out I was 8% Jewish. You know what I mean? It's like $150 later. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's all I know about myself.
My uncle's on it. He's a fucking weirdo, dude. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
How authentic is that?
I don't know.
They could just fucking say anything, right?
Yeah,
How do
it
you know?
changed. It
How
took-
would they know and I don't?
Just-
well, they took my last name and matched it with other last names, and then my uncle's on there, so he added more people he was related to, and it came up
Muddy
with,
the waters a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like Scientology.
Yeah, my sister did it.
Give
and,
us
like,
money.
my parents always said we were 100% Irish. Like, dude, there's no way. We can't be fucking 100% Irish. And she did it, and it came back like 98.9% Irish or some crazy shit
Damn.
like that.
Dude, my dad's
Wow.
born in Italy. He's like 28% Sardinian. or some shit. I'm like, you're not
That
even.
don't
a Dago.
surprise me.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sardinian.
Fucking Adam Sandler. Let's take a break.
Love
All right,
soup.
everybody, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z-Bird Zidell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast, and we're going to wrap this up with what would Greenfield do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
When you're drunk, is it better to get laid or have an ideal drunk meal? What do you think, Matt? Would you rather get some puss or would you rather just eat?
Look at me. I'd rather fucking eat, dude. I'd rather 100% get like Fioris and shit like that, and that'd be good.
Yeah, that's the answer. Especially if you got a lady or.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, from a married guy's point of view,
Right.
are we talking no holds barred here?
We're talking no holds bar. It's,
I can get pizza any night.
right. Yeah, if it's no holds.
I mean, tuna fish tonight, boys.
Yeah. If you could get out in the streets and do what you want, with no repercussions.
If I could run back the old days, fuck, man. Fuck a pizza.
I mean, you could say you could have sex with your wife, Julie.
You could have. I mean, that was on the table.
Don't worry, she doesn't listen.
She-
And her friends, shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Am I allowed to
Hey,
fuck my pizza
be
too?
cool.
Yeah. A warm apple
Dude,
pie.
fucking a pizza. Whew. Talk about some burns.
Yeah. You think your
Like,
mouth is bad?
Pizza's so deceiving. Like, it looks like you'll think you'll have it cold, and then you take a bite and it burns the fuck out of you.
Especially when you're drunk.
Yeah,
Try burning your foreskin.
Yeah, you stick your dick in between that crust and
Yeah,
the
but most
and
of the
cheese.
chicks I fucked, it's burned afterwards. Too, so I think
It's true.
I'm good with the
It's just a
pizza.
different kind of burn.
Yeah. That's a burn I have to tell people about. Like,
Yeah, specifically your physician.
The thing about drunk food is like you never really like remember like drunk food. When you're high, you remember like how good that shit is.
Right,
Like,
yeah, but it's so delicious. Like as you're eating,
it is.
You know what I mean?
It's just
like
it's
Dr.
sometimes
Dave.
like when you go on a bender, like fucking like I've known like I have before in the day, like
What?
you don't eat like there's been like 2 days where like you're
Yeah.
eating like a fucking maybe like a
bird.
sandwich or
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? So like fucking when you finally get down and get some substance in your body, you're like, oh okay, like I'm starting to feel like a part of a human being.
Dr.
again.
Dave and a late night grease.
I was
Dude.
just thinking when you said that, I was like, dude, like there'll be times like I remember like partying for a couple days, and then there'd be that moment where I'd get to eat, and it would be like I'd get to pick what I wanted to eat, like an Eaton Park.
Yeah,
Fries,
not some
cheese.
bullshit. Yeah, and you're like, all right.
Yeah, I'm just getting fucking cheese fries and like it's
So-
still shit food, but it tastes so good.
Yeah,
The
that
dirty
was
O
good.
fries. I would order it all the time to my
All right,
crib.
so you want to go to Cricket or Eaton Park?
What? I mean, you know what I mean? Can't we do? Well, look,
Can we do both? Yeah.
Take it.
That's the beautiful thing about Eaton Park.
Anthony's used to serve pizza. That's why it was such a great.
You can, so you can get pizza and gander at some strange.
Yeah, oh yeah.
strip clubs have great food, man.
Dude, what's it?
It's
Cheerleaders.
not bad.
They
Cheerleaders.
really do.
No,
Cheerleaders food is
I mean,
bomb.
most places, cheerleaders
They had a
food
good.
is bomb.
They had a good buffet. They made like fillets and shit.
done.
Yeah,
Dude.
their wings are bomb.
I ain't gonna say a dude's name, but he used to be my sponsor in NA, and I was like living with him, and we would go down there. I swear to God, every Wednesday night because they had like bomb steaks.
Yeah, they
And
have
like,
good
dude, he
steaks.
would take me down there and we gander at Strange and talk about staying sober. You know what I mean? I swear to
That sounds
God.
like an uphill
Me-
battle right there.
No, dude. I mean, he's
Me,
like,
Barnes Jr. went to cheerleaders on Mother's Day years ago to eat. You know what I mean? And like
Tricks
people,
are for kids,
and
and
then
she got
Burns
full
like
of
put
them.
us on social media like you fucking losers. And
Uh.
fucking, I'm like, dude. I mean, we're here for the food, but
Yeah,
We're
no,
gonna-
nobody's buying
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm
Mother's
I'm
Day.
here for the food, but I'll stay for the Cooz.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I gotta fucking go home.
that is, Mother's Day's a rough one to.
Yeah, like, I was like, all right, I feel like a real piece of shit here.
Well, you
Let's
are.
Get out of here. Still made it to my mom's house.
After with
Smelled
the
like strawberry bath and body.
yeah,
Works.
it smelled like cotton
Covered in
candy
glitter.
Yeah,
with a boner.
yeah, man, that glitter that would get me pinched fucking constantly back in the day, dude. Like, what do you have glitter on? Even like, well, not even strippers. Like girls used to wear glitter all
Yeah,
the time,
yeah.
dude. Like, I don't know why I have glitter on me. Leave me alone. You know why I have glitter on me.
Do I gotta tell you?
Yeah. All right. Would you rather have a vocabulary of 100 words, or only be able to say 300 words, or only be able to say 3,000 words a day, but it could be any words? So you could say 3,000 words a day, it could be any words, or you could just only say 100 words, or you could only have 100 words in your vocabulary. I don't know if I know more than 100
I was just going to
words.
say that.
Yeah,
that's
I think that's pretty much what I do every day.
Yeah. I don't.
I think we're on the same boat here.
I bet if we start writing down words, we could
We-
probably
yeah.
they probably add up pretty quick.
But I don't need to use more than 100.
I think I could get by.
Like, what's
very-
up? What are you doing? You hungry? Who's
Greenfield.
golfing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me
Finest
I'll do it.
podcast.
I can name that in 65 words.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can caveman a lot of shit too, because you can move your head up and down.
You can point.
You
Hand
can be like
signals.
food,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, if you're going to eat, like number one, yeah,
Yeah.
or just point. Yeah,
And
I
is
think
that for life?
for life? Yeah,
Yeah, 100's good.
That's all
yeah.
I need. I would leave 40 left over, dude.
I honestly think if you like take names out of it, and I just like you just said right, I couldn't like you'd have to put me in like a room where I couldn't see anything, I couldn't have access to my phone, and they're like, all right, write down like as many words as you can. I don't know how. I don't think it's gonna take me that long.
Yeah, after
And especially if they have to be like spelled correctly, like
Yeah, you're
you
raising half.
could have back this piece of loose
Jack,
in
they're
5
gonna
minutes.
they're gonna have to put you in a reading van
Yep.
and get you to write down fucking
They're like-
words.
They're like, Jack, what do you have? I got 53 words, man.
Yeah.
This is all I know.
Oh shit, have. And, like, yeah, I think, and plus just like
Make it
it's just one of those
54.
things like when you have to like think about like when someone asks you to name something, and then when you're on the spot, like your fucking mind just
Right.
goes to shit.
You'll leave the room like, fuck.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
forgot cloud.
I should have said nunchucks.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'd be like looking what I have on, like shoelaces. Fuck.
Oh,
All
man.
right, that's it.
Man. Hey, real quick before we get out of here, Matt, tell everyone Go Fest.
Yeah, we got Goat Fest coming up this Saturday at JB's Roadside Bar and Grill. Doors open at 5:30. Show starts at 7:30. Mike Zidell is going to be on it. I'm going to be on it. Ray Zawadney, Seneca Stone, Natalie Moses, and Samantha Bentley. It's going to be awesome. You can get your tickets at eventbrite.com. Search Goat Fest.
And we'll be posting that on our Greenfield Finest podcast fan page, and I'll be posting it myself too, so you'll be able to see it there.
Big time Ray making the trip from New York.
Yeah,
Old
yeah.
New York Ray coming back to Pittsburgh, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I mean, it was one of the things where, like, I had a headliner set up. I was going to have Jeff Dye come out, but he had a show in Cali, and the first thing I thought was, I was like, well, let me get somebody that's local but, like, kind of far away.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just always an excuse to party and black out with Ray. But I don't think I'm going to be able to, man. I got a flight at 6 o'clock in the morning the next day, so I'll have to go, like, immediately from there, like, pack my shit,
Yeah.
get fucking banged up, and then go to the airport.
Yeah, just
So
stay
we'll
up
see.
all
Well,
night.
They have this crazy thing called cocaine gum.
I just, yeah, I still feel it, dude.
You'll be fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I took it out at first, but I'm
Zebra
about to
gonna
start
change his
chewing
clean
it.
day.
Seabird start getting nervous, like, oh fuck.
I did
That
take
old
it out.
feeling's coming back.
My mouth went numb. I'm like sweating, forgetting words and shit. Well, all right, everybody, that's all we have. Everyone have a great weekend. Remember, folks, Greenfield loves you.